already on the starting soon page. But all right,
Uh,
James, you have an echo, so I think maybe your
uh,
NDI needs to be muted. That little NDI window. Because remember, I had you
okay, what about
reconnect.
now?
Yeah, there, you're good.
Okay, I'm good now?
Yep. All right. So yeah, so we're live a little bit early with well, not early, we're a minute late actually, but with the Grim Harvest Session 6, and I a little bit preemptive on the liveness here. I don't know why it says something weird. Anyways, but uh preemptive so you can see a little bit of the madness going on here as I'm trying to get organized here. Don't know if that's gonna fix that. There we go. All right. So what is the? We need the roll 20. We need the turn order thing, but I don't know where that's at. Of course. There's the map. There's the turn order. There we go. I still have it set up for Soul Survivors for some reason. There we go. And the chat is right there. Hopefully this will work out nice. Hey, yeah. You know what I'm thinking I'm gonna do with the chat maybe somewhere down the line, the roll 20 chat itself. I'm thinking about putting uh like just the bottom part of the chat, like so maybe it would just cover up to where it says the top of the roll 20. You know, like just the bottom part of the chat, so you only get like 3 messages or whatever. But I'm not
Oh.
sure yet. All right. So we're without Zach today, and Randy is here with us, but he is not on camera today. Um,
Hello.
and Randy is the one who plays Pow Pow, and Luther is Zach, but Matt Z, who
What is
has
my name?
two names above his thing. I don't know what the heck is
I was gonna
going on
say Mickey Z. Let's go.
there. There's like 40 names on your name there. Yeah, let me see if I can figure out what's going on with that. But anyway, so Matt will be playing Luther today. Oh, Nikki Z. That's why, because Nikki joined us, rejoined us yesterday for the um, the other campaign, the
All survivors?
Midnight's Odyssey campaign
Oh.
that was going to happen yesterday, and then yeah, so I put a thing for her up there. So, not to, oh, and I guess not today. After Sunday, we're gonna try to raid somebody because we can try to raid somebody today if they're on, but I don't know who's all on. So, all right, let me pull this over to the side. I need to make that and pop it over to the side. All right. So when last we left them, you guys had seen basically a sort of up the trail here that you guys are on. You guys had seen uh, like a little encampment. What would look like a little encampment. Do you remember that?
Was it the shack? Are you
Yeah,
talking about the shack?
there were several like little shacks or huts or tents or whatever like kind of things. Uh, and I believe you had seen some movement. Hang on one second. I think you had seen some movement up there, and that's what drew your attention to it. But um,
It's like what I remember what we did last was we left the grotto, the grove,
yep, the grove. Yep,
and
and then
I
you.
can't remember specifically what our next objective was.
Okay, so what happened is you left the grove, and Oberon and Lady Devra, they basically said that this little town needs help, and the blight continues, and you
Oh,
needed to
right.
go seek the druids of the Forest Oracle. And when you got here, basically when you're at the top of the hill, like looking down on the place, it's basically like somebody took a large pen and kind of divided the land in half, and part of it was a blight, and part of it beyond was fine,
Okay.
Hmm.
but so you're basically going to investigate why what happened with the blight and
Then we
such.
talked to the barkeep,
Yeah, we went to the town. There was
found out some
Right,
stuff there.
and then
the older guy was
the
doing
old
his best to keep the
mage.
blight at bay.
Yeah, the old
Yeah.
mage was, the Dell and the mage. He kind of had
Mhm.
talked to you guys about. He had talked to the whole town, and then you guys had come in, and he said, "Well, maybe these new adventurers, maybe they can do something, and kind of like put a
And then that's when
blight on you
we
guys."
went north. I think it was north.
Yeah, let me show
And
you
then
this
then
new
we
map I
ran
created.
into the bandits.
Let me see if I have this map on here. Oh, I didn't put it on here. No, why? Okay, here we're gonna take you guys to this new map here. Where's that? I'll put your A here, because I don't know why I didn't put it on here yet. Whoop, take away the. Oops, nope, 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 nope. Get rid of the dynamic lighting for a moment, and this is gonna be some messy stuff because I'm pulling this in here yet. I gotta figure out where I'm pulling it in from. Um, I know. I remember. I think downloads. Yeah, downloads. Okay, so this is basically you guys are in the Reaching Woods, but you're in a park called the Great Old Wood, and this is kind of an illustration of what's going on in this area here. Uh, Dragging it to the map at this point. That's what the uploading means. There we go. I meant to upload this before, but I forgot to. So basically, the lower half of the map, or the lower left southeast part of the map, I guess. Um, that is where you guys came from. Down here on this white line here,
Okay.
and you guys had um, made a turn. I'm trying to think of where. This is, anyways. The white line is the road. Actually, no, I sorry. I think the white line is where you started to head in. Yeah, and then you had made a turn because you had seen the bandits like here, like on this wider road. The guys that you just fought, and then up ahead, toward a clearing, you saw another small like encampment type thing. I believe that's how that went. Uh, yes, yep, yep. So right about here is where you guys see the encampment, and you guys are probably like down like in the middle here. But anyway, so then you saw a little bit of movement, and I don't know if you guys were going to approach that or if you guys are going to get back on the white line and start heading over toward the druids of the forest oracle, which is where you're trying. That's what you're trying to find, basically.
Um, I think that we should probably stick to the task at hand because if we leave it for too long, I feel like we might regret it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but do we want enemies coming up behind us? Should we just check out what's right there?
We
Um,
should.
how about we continue on, and then I can have my little friend go check it out.
Yeah. So what you saw is basically you see from your vantage point, you can see that the new wilderness road goes curves to the east, which is the white line that you guys were on. But just above there is or that's I believe that's the older wilderness road. That's the white line. But anyways, the road above is about 1,000 feet down from where you're at. There's a small clearing containing 3 small dwellings, a larger dwelling, and a large animal pen of some sort.
You got to go that way.
And check that out. It won't take long.
She says,
Mm, I just
hopefully.
don't
Okay.
want somebody coming up
Um,
behind us.
Oh yeah,
But I mean,
did you guys see any of the fun little emote things that we put in there?
No.
So
mm-mm.
there's pixie
Coconut.
dust and the coconut bomb, and then the healing potion, prim in a teacup. There's pow pow. There's bonk, Shillavanthar, and snake venom wine. There you go. So I made up all those
Oh,
okay.
emotes for people to use on the stream there when they. I haven't made up any tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 type stuff yet, but I'm working on it. Gotta come up with some more ideas, or you guys gotta come up with more ideas.
Yeah.
um, I have a question. Do I have my pseudo dragon now, or I have to wait on that?
Gotta wait.
Okay.
Do you need a name for him? Is that what you're saying too?
Well, the name part I would like input in
Pickles.
for the name, but the pseudo dragon is basically the compass, my moral compass, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, you don't have him yet, so I just
Okay.
wanted you to um because a pseudo dragon you usually don't summon with the spell. You usually get one of those a different way, but I mean, I guess you could summon him with a spell, but it'd be more fun the other way. Trust me.
Oh, the way the way I had it in mind anyway. It's like I make a deal with him. He's my familiar, but I make a deal with him, and he's making
Yeah,
a deal with me. So basically, a mutual beneficiary.
yeah, yeah,
So that's how I was going to play it.
yeah, yeah. Sounds good.
Do you guys think that we should head down to the clearing with the pen?
Yes.
I do, but I
Mm.
don't.
All right.
How about you? What do you think?
I mean, yeah, that seems like a likely spot that we should probably kind of check that out, see what's going on over there. I mean, maybe there's somebody there that knows something. Probably talk to him.
Okay.
And it's just right there.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Are we just
guys
going
win.
to? Let's see. How many animals is in the pen?
We probably can't see it
You
yet.
can't see yet, like how many for sure, but
Oh,
so okay.
is there a lot?
So here, let me
No,
go
we're
up
too
here.
far away.
So, do we want to sneak up, or do we want to just walk up?
It's a good question.
Well, I was actually thinking we could do one sneak of undoing the animals, letting them out and loose to distract them, and just say it was a freak accident, and we just keep on going on our path. So therefore, they're busy doing other stuff, wasting their time and their energy for us. So when we come back to deal with them, they'll be more tired.
Huh?
I think we just deal with them now.
I mean, that, I mean,
Sounds
that
like a
could
very
work.
convoluted plan.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
I
how
don't understand
we don't even know what they. I mean, they could be hostile, not hostile. I mean, if we go up looking hostile, then they'll probably be hostile.
We're going
Now
Hence
you're
why the animals.
How about this? How about this? Couple of us go up the road towards them, and those of us that are sneaky come through the wood.
Okay. I like that.
now. I was gonna say, is there um. So you guys are gonna sneak through the woods, some of you, and then some of you are gonna head up like the trail. The trail comes up in here, like into the clearing from the bottom.
Yeah.
So who's gonna sneak in from the woods? Who are the sneaky
This
sneakertons?
guy.
Oh wait, you guys can't see yet, can you? Because I got dynamic
Nope.
lighting on, don't I?
Nope.
I don't need to have dynamic lighting on this map, really. I just had it on for the trees. There we go. Okay, so who's going to sneak up from the woods?
Who knows how to be quiet?
Not me.
Oh,
Def-
definitely not me.
definitely.
So
Papa's
you're
just
all
gonna.
loud as heck.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Papa's gonna pat bonk.
I don't know
Metal
how
on
you
metal.
get sneaking. There's no sneaking with us. We ain't sneaky.
I mean, I'm not really sneaky, but I can try.
Bash is probably the sneakiest among you.
I could be the loudest.
Luther
Stroll up
Luther might think he's sneaky. It's,
Pow pow. Pow pow riding bonk is definitely the loudest.
Wait, what are we doing? Let's just steal the bandits' clothes and walk up and disguised as them.
Are
I mean,
these all?
No.
Are
he's
all
got
the
a
bandits all the same
It
group?
won't work. They were all humans. We're a bunch of different stuff.
I'm too little.
yeah, but most of their clothes would probably fit you. But like
so we can surmise that this camp is the group of the bandits that we killed earlier.
could be,
Certain.
could be.
I'm gonna start sneaking through the woods.
Okay, go ahead.
We'll
And
start strolling right up the road.
so Cat's gonna start sneaking through the woods.
I'm gonna stroll right up the road.
So Bash, you're gonna sneak through the woods. Which side over here? It's like there,
Um,
bottom
Yeah.
left.
yeah.
My little dude's
See if
still
I can get you
active.
up there. Yeah, that's why I was gonna ask you. You should double check, but I think he stays out as long as you want him to, or until you send him
Yeah.
away. If I remember
Until you
right.
end your turn more than 30 feet away from him.
Yeah, or until you end your turn more than 30 feet away from him.
Yeah.
But
All right, so I'm gonna keep him with me, but I'm gonna have him be in the woods because he ain't gonna make sound.
right. All right. So we'll have your echo in the woods. We'll put your echo over here. Gotta color him a different color.
You
Though.
got a
Hold on.
bow.
I gotta make you an echo. That's what I need to do. Tint color gray. Save. There we go. And then we'll put regular Grandolith going this way.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait, we gotta put him kind of close to you because we don't want him to get too far away. Okay. All right, and
Just so you know, we're off the map.
what
The very bottom of it is off the map.
is off the map? You mean off the screen?
Off the screen,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't do nothing about that. Well, actually I can if I zoom in enough. Maybe I can put some of you on the thing. Nope, can't do it. How about now?
He will be up there soon enough.
But then, anyway, yeah, you'll be up there. Anyway, Bash is on the screen anyway. It don't matter. She'll be the first one in probably, anyways, if she's sneaking. Well, possibly, but I imagine everybody would kind of give her a little bit of room to try to sneak up first. We're
Is
just
this
putting you guys on the map to the south because then that way, yeah.
Is this
Yeah,
our first camp we've encountered, or the or how many other camps have we encountered?
First one.
Yeah,
Okay,
it depends
first
on
camp.
what you mean, but essentially this is the first camp that you've seen after you fought the bandits.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Bash, roll us a stealth check.
I did, but it accidentally did it at advantage.
All right, 12. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What do you see there? See. 1. And let me double check their passive perception. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, you know what? Luckily, bandits aren't very perceptive.
Oh, good.
And you made the perception check anyways, or just stealth check anyways. So 2. You notice that there are about 8 of them.
Oh.
All doing various things. One's over here chopping wood. You guys, as the other group gets closer, you guys can hear like wood being chopped and the sound of like some animals here and there, and them doing various things. 1 second here.
We should send our clanky little friend right up the middle there. Hopefully that will distract him. And those of us who ain't like stealthy but ain't in heavy armor could kind of try to skirt to the back of a wagon or something. Maybe we can get lucky and surprise a couple.
Um, most of what you see, um, Bash is they're basically one, two, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Yeah. So mostly what you see is, oh, hang on, I got one too many. You see them sitting in front of their huts cleaning their weapons or whatever. So, all right.
Okay.
Um, so what was that, Joe? You're gonna send like have Pow Pow hang back a little bit and.
No, I think we should once we give Bash a minute to sneak up.
Mm-hmm.
We let we'll let Pow Pow wait a minute. He'll come right up the middle. But those of us who are a little more quiet, James, you can stay back with right behind Pow Pow just for like protection.
Okay.
Rest kind of just try to quietly shoot up behind the wagons. Not really necessarily going for stealth, but if like I go like here and then
Actually,
drop a couple over here,
I want to try to
or
get
even
to you.
Okay.
actually
Are
take
you
her
going
out
to try
here.
to? Okay. Are you Bash? Are you going to try to signal to anybody to let
Yes.
them know how many people are in there or anything?
Yes.
Or
As soon as I want to kind of come here and then sneak up to here, but when I come out of the trees, I want to signal that there's 8,
okay.
and I want to be like all with. Hopefully, they understand me.
Okay. You can see like basically anywhere in here. You pretty much have complete cover from anybody in front of the wagons. And such.
Okay. Good.
The wagons and huts and whatever they are. They're like
Yeah.
makeshift huts basically.
So yeah. So I'll step out like right here,
Okay.
signal to everybody, and then I'll move to right here.
Okay.
Well, good enough.
Rough there. Okay. Yep. That's good. All right. And you see there, you can peek around the corner and you can see this guy here.
Okay.
If you peek under the wagon or if you peek around the corner or whatever, you can see that guy there.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have Pow Pow go up first. Pow Pow, is
So
that?
No, we're gonna have
Yep.
Pow Pow wait a second because he's loud and noisy.
Yeah, give everybody else kind of a
Like the
second to
armed
get into
fighters would be
position,
positions here.
Oh,
and
okay,
then
okay.
and then Pow Pow will run up. I'm assuming Pow Pow will be the triggering event and kind of gain everybody's attention, and then calamity ensues.
The loud,
So
Yeah.
this guy right
distraction.
here,
Yeah.
these two guys, which way are they looking?
Actually, so yeah, if I were to put them the right way here, let me do that. They are all facing toward the center of the camp. So flip
Okay.
horizontal. Oh, not that. Here, let me do this. Facing toward the center of the camp. Except for this guy here, who's facing the wood slab. He's chopping wood. But everybody else is kind of facing the center of the camp-ish a little bit. This guy here is actually looking away from the center of the camp. He's like cutting up some meat of some sort. And this guy here is facing the center of the camp also. So they're all basically facing the center of the camp except for this guy and this guy.
Okay, in the center of the camp is the boss.
Yeah, it appears to be um, somebody who is either more important than everybody else or lazier than everybody else because he's like laying there in the middle of the camp on a bedroll, just kind of kicked back, drinking a drink and chewing on like a hayseed thing. I don't know. It's I
Okay.
don't know,
So just
wheat
then
stock.
I understand the plan. We're getting into positions, and then Pow Pow is going to run in. And he's going to attack somebody.
Well, Pow Pow will probably say something to he's
You want to pull them. You want to anger them and pull them to us because we'll be stashed behind these wagons.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
get a little bit.
Okay.
Run up.
So I'm gonna turn to Pow Pow, and I'm gonna tell him, I can grant you immense strength for your first attack, but you have to let me know when to do it because it only lasts for like a few seconds.
Okay. Well, I wasn't. I mean, I could go up and hit somebody, but I was thinking of running up and just trying to get them to come after me and funneling them towards us.
Yeah, like go like here and start yelling and calling them names or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was just gonna I thought he was gonna run in, do like a drive by.
All right. Well,
'Cause he has the
I'll
boar.
have.
We want to pull them to us.
Do you have do you have Luther's sheet up?
I do.
Will you make a stealth check for Luther? If you don't make stealth checks and you just start running up behind the things, then you might be heard. You might be heard either way, but if you don't try to make a stealth check, then you're gonna be like just like they're just gonna watch you. Run and hide
Yeah.
behind things.
So we're doing the.
Oh yeah, the Grandolith. They're gonna see Grandolith anyway, probably. But
I mean, if you want to like,
they
give
might
the-
not see him,
be
but
there with-
they'll hear him. Okay.
if you want to give that bonus, that boost to strength or whatever it is, if you want to give that to Luther, like as if I can draw people running after me, and
It
then
only
Luther
works
can just be,
if the character is a size smaller than the target that they attack.
okay. Well, that would really, that'd work well for me and Bash. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then go ahead, Caius. Go ahead and give us a stealth check. Gavor, you're going to be behind Pow Pow, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to be the artillery, coming in kind of slow. Basically.
We're so loud.
Wow,
baby.
you guys are all loud. Wow. Okay.
Well,
I mean,
can
two of
be
you are at
even
disadvantage,
louder.
but all right.
Well, I know how to be even louder.
Okay.
If
so
you want me to make it really loud, I can.
go ahead and put
No.
yourselves into
No.
position where you want to be. Grandolith and Luther and Caius. Put you guys into position where you want to be. There you go. Okay.
It's within, okay, yeah. Them 10-foot or 15-foot square, or 10 and 5 foot.
5 foot squares. Yep.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yep. Yeah. None of the wagons are just without the yokes and stuff are more than 15 foot long.
So then, I'm gonna hold my action as soon as I get behind here to cast inflict wounds at first level on the first bandit that I see.
Basically, pokes his head around the corner, kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. So I will put Luther right up here behind you, kind of like.
Yeah, I
there,
thought that's
or-
kind of a general idea.
Okay.
We're gonna, as soon as they pop up, start smashing.
Okay, we'll
stuff.
have Pow Pow kind of go here, right? Oh, and I don't have Bonk out. Where's Bonk?
Yeah, Pow Pow's riding Bonk, so yeah, he's
Where is Bonk at?
yeah. Bonk's just gonna go charging in there, full tilt, and
Oh, hey, that's great.
I thought
skid to a stop.
I have a Bonk token, don't I?
Yeah.
You did.
We took him off because when he's riding him, that way it's just the one token.
Yeah, I was looking for him on here, but I must not have. Do you have a Bonk? Do you have access to a Bonk? Stat sheet?
Hold on, I think I sent it to
We
you.
were using the steel defender.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Steel
it's just
Defender
a
thing.
steel defender. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what I was just. Maybe I just had a Steel Defender thing
Yeah,
up there.
You
Yeah, I
just
did.
have a school.
Well, apparently my alarm is going off. Okay, Steel Defender. There he is. Okay. Okay, and it looks like a bulldog at this point, but it's Bonk.
That works.
It's because I don't think I made a Bonk token. I think I need to make a Bonk token. Anyway, maybe I did, but I don't have it right now. All right.
I will send you the picture that we were going to use.
Yeah, I know. I got it somewhere.
Oh, I'll send it to you again later.
Yep. Okay. All right. So, roll initiative because as soon as you guys start moving into place, they all start gathering their things about them. They don't notice you yet, Bash, but have everybody roll initiative.
Okay. Bonk will go charging up, full tilt, right in, into view, on the road or wherever it is, where the maximum attention, and
Right.
Bonk will skid to a stop, cloud of dust behind him, and Pow Pow, attention bandits, Just want to let you know, you had a bunch of buddies back there. Not anymore. Catch me if you can. And he'll turn around and tear off the other direction.
All right. Subtle.
Oh yeah, he knows no subtlety.
And as soon as I hear Pow Pow start talking and everybody make a noise, I would like wait.
Yeah.
Or do I need to do that when my turn starts?
Do what now?
To rave.
To raid?
Rave.
Rage. Okay, rage, yeah. Yeah, you have to wait till your turn for that, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I mean, I guess you could do that. You could do that as soon as you, but you might want to wait for your turn to do that. Just
I
because
wait.
if you don't get hit or you don't hit anything before your next turn starts, then you unrage. Don't forget.
That's true.
No, what did he pick?
Yeah.
pick? Hopefully he picked a good one.
All right.
Randy, you're up there, by the way.
Oh yeah. No, he's right up there.
I think
figured
I got
run
everybody,
up, do
but
his
if
thing.
not, it'll be
You
fine.
missed me.
And I imagine initiative would kick like as soon as Pow Pow says his thing and
Did you
wheels
not,
bonk
did you roll your
around.
initiative?
Yeah, I was the first one to.
It's not on there.
Oh, I forgot to select my token. I have
That's okay. That's okay. What was it?
14.17.
Okay, and you're. I'm pretty sure if I remember, your echo goes on the same turn as you, but at the end of your turn.
No,
It's controlled by a bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Its movement speed is completely mental and requires no action, so it can move basically any time on your initiative, and then any of its actions are bonus actions.
Yeah.
Like he can do Unleash Incarnate as a BA. I think it is where he gets
Actually,
the
Unleash Incarnation, I believe, is actually not a bonus action. I think that's just you. It's proficiency time or
Whenever you make
Constitution.
an attack, you can make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position.
Yep.
Yeah, because like you attack from the echo spot. I thought it was a BA for.
No.
Unleash Incarnation is
It's just your attack, but
Yeah.
you just it's one of the attacks can come from his spot.
Well, any of the attacks can initiate from it. Any of your attacks can initiate from either spot. You just specify which, and then the Unleash Incarnation is once you make a successful melee attack, you can choose. You can basically, it's like a extra one that unleashes from the echo.
I was gonna say I thought that was a bonus action that Unleash Incarnation was, but maybe not.
No, you get the number of uses equal to your con mod, which is nice. Oh, the BA is you. You can swap spots.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can swap spots with your.
I just started
Randy,
playing
you
one.
had one of us to go, but you have
man.
people.
They're so much fun. I love Echo Knights, and like their theme is just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the important thing to know though, which tripped me up before in another campaign is if you don't have any movement, you can't swap spots with your echo.
Yeah, you gotta have at least 15 feet of movement.
So if you're restrained, you can't teleport to your echo spots. If your movement is 0, I should say.
Got another way to teleport out of that spot. Good.
Okay, so anyway, so they all like come to, and this guy is the first to start running. He's like, encroachers, lads, come get him! And he comes running out this way to right about there. And then Caius, you are holding an action.
Here we go.
Are you going to wait for one to come by still, or are you going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do something else?
As soon as he comes out, I'm just gonna just reach out and just put my hand to his face and hopefully recreate what happened before.
Okay. So he comes running up to he's go ahead and uses his dash action. He comes running up to Pow Pow here, and he says, and he's like, well, actually, I think he's using dash as a bonus action, but no, I guess not. No, but he comes up. He says, "Who are you and where are you from?"
And then
you
you go ahead.
yeah, and I fucking wah.
It's a 7 though.
Yeah, it was not at I didn't. I don't. Why am I on advantage?
I know,
Damn
All
it!
of
but
these
you
for some
basically
reason are.
you basically kind of just kind of wave at
Gently
him.
caresses his cheek.
Yeah, yeah, you just kind of wave at him at this point.
Hey, hi. We're here.
You're like swing at him and tag. You're it.
Think.
Did I mention
Uh,
I brought friends?
Do I
I
get to
brought
make that
friends.
persuasion check at advantage? No.
What's the persuasion check?
Just because being playful and fun,
Oh,
saying that, "Hey, you're it," ha 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 ha, pulling it off as super coy. Since I have my crown of olives, right?
sure, you could try. Yeah, you could
Oh,
do
let's
that.
go.
You could do that, and you get the crown of olives, so you get your persuasion at advantage. That's messed up.
21.
Nice.
Ew.
Okay.
Guys, at the top of your character sheet, it'll have advantage, disadvantage. We can all click normal if you want.
Okay, he kind of turns towards you a little bit, and he looks back at Pow Pow, and then he sees Luther over there, and he's like, "Hey!" And he's kind of smiling, and he like puts out his finger like he's gonna point at you, like, "Hey, you, I got what you're doing." And he's like, "Wait a second. You know."
Wait a minute.
But you have caught him off guard, so okay. So, are you gonna
And
do
then,
anything else?
after I say tag, you're it. I'm like, Gretel, let's go.
Okay, are you gonna say anything else before you are you gonna do anything else? I should say before the end of your turn.
Nope.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So bandit number one. This number two, I should say. He goes down to here. To about there. Nope, to about there. Stop it. Okay, you're going to there, whether you like it or not. And this guy, okay, this guy actually comes out, and he is able to go over to Pow Pow, and he's like, "Hey, what's your business?" And he's got his weapon drawn, and he gets ready to attack, and he makes a swing at Pow Pow
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because of the defender.
Steel Defender will impose
Oh,
disadvantage.
right. Okay.
Use its reaction to oppose
All
disadvantage.
right. Well, I don't think he can get much worse than 11, but he did.
Okay.
So he got a 5. So 11 wouldn't hit you anyway.
I mean, he could have crit failed.
He could have crit failed. Yep. Okay. All right, and Pow Pow, it's your turn.
Yeah. Pow Pow. Well, so that's the one guy that Caius tried to touch, or is there another one up there now too?
No, it's another one.
Is there another one? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then, Pow Pow will take a swing at the guy that swung at him with his warhammer.
Okay.
One or two-handed.
One-handed because he's got his shield up.
Bonk bonk.
All right, Warhammer 15 is a hit.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's. Oh, okay. I see.
Sorry.
It says Pow Pow. Okay, I got you now. It says under
Yeah,
there.
it's on there.
That's okay. 7 damage.
Let's go.
Okay.
Crack some skulls.
Yep. And then for Bonk's turn, Papa will have Bonk also give him a bonk with a headbutt for his force empowered rend.
Oh, hold on. I don't have
That-
Blanca.
Here we go. I got it.
Thank you, because I don't
Yep.
have Blanca.
No worries.
Force empowered
Was
rend
16
is
to
a
hit?
Yep.
For 8 force.
Okay, and you see that bandit drop like a sack of bricks.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I just imagine since it's like a warthog, right? It's just like
Yep.
this
Yep.
big
he's just-
old
like
tusk
gores
rend.
him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then that's
While
it
you
for
just
Pow
hear
Pow, right?
Pow Pow just going ah. The time
Yeah.
of man has come to an end.
Give me all your food. Because Pow Pow was super into eating food now because of stopping at the last place we were at.
All right, Grandolith, you have a chance to go before any of the other bandits can get to you, are you going to wait or move or anything like that, or move your echo?
I am going to. Wish I knew what my
Now
shielded thing
remember,
did.
your echo can move in any direction.
Mm-hmm.
Even up.
Yeah, so it can't exactly fly, but it doesn't need to because it can basically walk into that spot. Like if you wanted to move it 30 feet up, it could stay up 30 feet in the air.
Hmm. Really interesting. Useless, but interesting. At the moment,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
totally.
and not totally useless. It can be very useful, but
Uh, I am going to stop here. Um, and then hold my action, attacking the next dude that comes around the corner.
okay,
Um, this is going to stop here. Same thing. If anything comes around that corner, I'm going to make the attack of opportunity from there because I can originate any of my attacks from either direction.
okay,
Then I will hold my attacks. Hopefully, I can get an attack of opportunity and an attack.
okay. All right. So you see the bandit captain guy. He kind of gets up. He's not actually a captain. Like he doesn't look like he's like as in charge as the other guy was, but he looks like he must be like second in command or something like that. You see him stand up and start barking orders, and get him, don't let him get away, and all that good stuff. And
Kill
then
Kenny.
then another one jumps, comes down here, and he's going to be sneaky, and he comes around here to there.
Oh, right where I wanted him to go.
Yep. So you're gonna make an attack of opportunity from your echo's location, or not an attack
Yes,
of opportunity, but an attack from your echo's location, your reaction attack.
yes, I will.
Okay.
Um, uh,
You just basically
okay.
just roll an attack, a normal attack. It's just basically you're just making it
Yeah,
from that location,
I got you. I got you.
and you can make it at advantage since he wouldn't have seen you probably coming around the thing.
I like that. Yeah, because he'd be expecting me at the other end, right?
Well, he'd just be expecting somebody over here, but he wouldn't have seen like you guys right up against the wagon. He only sees like he only knows about Pow Pow and Gavor and the Steel Defender at this point, and maybe
Right.
Caius.
Really, that was awesome. Oh my
Nice.
goodness. Great.
Okay, so that's a good hit for 7 damage. All right, all right,
Now,
and
question though, I actually have two combat actions.
yeah. Well, when you
Oh,
when you hold your action, it's used as a reaction. So but you have two attacks. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
I think you only still get one as a reaction, but
You only get with the one hit, yeah.
yeah, I think you only get the one hit off the thing. You would still have your normal attack on next time it comes back around to you, but yeah, you only get the one hit as a reaction. All right.
Because
Yeah, it doesn't use your extra attack. Basically, is what I'm saying. So he moves down there, and then this guy up here, he starts to head around, trying to be sneaky too. And he heads around here, and he sees Bash. Well, actually,
Ooh,
make a stealth check for Bash, because she's still hiding, right?
yeah.
Yeah, make a stealth check for her.
Let me.
You can kind of do that. Yeah, no, just make a straight stealth check or whatever.
I had to switch. I had to click on mine. It's
That
being
work?
ornery.
Being ornery. Move everybody over this way, down a bit, so we can get you on the map, kind of.
There we
We
go. 14.
Okay. All right, 14. So he doesn't notice you, and he starts running past you.
It's not my turn. Well, if he's gonna go past me, then I'll get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, if he gets out of your reach, then you'll get an attack of opportunity. So he came from here. So hold on. Boom. 10, 20. Yep, he'll be running past you. So 30 feet.
Cool.
So make an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yes.
Here we go. Now I can get everybody on the map pretty much.
18.
Just about.
I don't have rage up, so it's just 9.
Nine. Oh, you don't have reach. Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you told me to wait.
Well, I didn't tell you to wait. I just said, but if you do and you don't hit anybody, then before your next turn, or nobody hits you, then it goes away.
Okay.
Which is a true statement, is it not?
It is. It is.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that bandit went there. Gavor, what are you gonna do?
Oh, the closest one I see, right here.
Yep, that's the closest
I'm
one.
gonna just wait a second. That's covered right there. Actually, this is the one I should. I'm gonna ping with Eldritch Blast
Okay.
because yeah, that's exposed.
They're both exposed. I mean, neither one of them have cover, but 13
A
is still a hit
13
though. All right.
for all of 4.
Okay, that one drops. Joe also hit him too. So,
So,
Grandolith's Echo hit him earlier. You're
drop him like
actually
a
kind
top.
of surprised. Do you have another Eldritch Blast or no? Not till the higher level,
No,
right?
not till 5th.
5th level or 6th level or something like that. Okay.
5th.
5th, yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, because it's a cantrip that goes up like cantrips do. All right. All right. So Bash, now it is your turn,
Okay.
and I'm
now
assuming
I
you're
was
going to rage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And giggling like crazy, I'm going to walk up to his back and hit him again. 19.
Ooh,
That's a hit.
nice.
So that will be 11 points of damage.
Okay. He turns to fight you, and you great axe him to the face, pretty much, and he drops.
Surprise!
All right.
Can I use the rest of my movement?
Yeah, you can use the rest of your movement.
Okay, so I move 5, so 10, 20. Oops. That would
5.
put me right.
We go into there. Okay.
But that will not create an attack of opportunity because I'm not moving.
But there's nobody to attack of opportunity you, anyways.
Well, him. No, I mean him.
Oh no, you have to move past somebody out of their
Right.
range. You have to move
Yeah.
out of somebody's range to get an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm done now.
Facing the other way. Does he even know Bash is coming?
Yeah. You would be at advantage. He is mostly centered on this area down here. He's still facing the thing. He has not had much of a chance to get up out of his chair yet.
I don't have any attacks left, so.
Yeah.
Over.
All right. And then Luther.
Luther
All right.
would like to hit.
All right. Never played a Storm Herald before, so this is what we're gonna do. I just either. Okay. So I was to climb over this. Would that be reduced movement?
Yeah, but it'd be like 5 feet. It'd be like difficult terrain, so it'd be an extra 5 feet basically.
With that, I will rage. And as I rage, uh, a bunch of electricity and shit like that just goes off of my body, and I'm gonna target this guy, and he needs to make a dex save.
Dex save, huh? Which these guys are so great at.
Aha! So he takes a d6.
Does a 2 make it?
He takes 6 lightning damage,
Oh, ouch. Okay.
and then I raised up my javelin and I go to attack him in the back.
Okay.
And by
Would it,
doing
so that
I
lightning
will.
thing is like an aura or something?
Yeah,
Is
it procs when I rage, and then I can proc it
Okay.
every BA afterwards.
So can you put that up in the thing? Put the description up in the
Sure.
chat window?
All right. So do you want the storm aura or do you want the sea aura part?
Whichever one you used, I guess. I don't know what that...
What's this one?
Storm aura, sea aura. Choose one other creature you can see in your aura. Okay, gotcha. Okay, good. The reason I was asking is because if being an aura, I wondered if it was going to affect everybody in the aura.
That's what I was.
And then I was like,
looking
oh,
at
Caius is right there.
Yeah, I was
It's
just like, I was
uh-oh.
debating on, since his intelligence is 10,
Yeah.
I
No,
was
but-
debating on like, would it be sound if
No,
I
it says-
targeted Caius by mistake because of a rage?
Yeah, I don't think you would do that. I think you.
So like I was like,
You would know. He would know who he's mad at. He's still got a decent intelligence. It's not
all right.
terrible.
So
terrible.
then I will. Do I have flanking or no?
Not the. Oh wait, actually, yeah, from Pow Pow.
So then I will not attack recklessly with this, and I will make my javelin strike. So it'd be 16.
That's a hit. Yeah. So just to reiterate, raw flanking would be like directly behind them, directly opposite of you. So it'd be like that.
Okay.
Or like that. But what my flanking is not only this square, but also this square and that square. So if it was
Just like in like
diagonal,
the
it
general
would be-
behind.
yeah,
right?
if it was diagonal, it'd be that square, and that square. Basically, the two squares that would be considered actual quote unquote flanks. That's why that's why I call that flanking.
Yep.
If you think of a flank on a animal or a person or whatever, like that. So yeah.
All right. So then, here. Boop. So for 8 points of damage.
Okay. Yep. Nice. Okay. So he, I think, yeah, that drops him down to nothing. So he drops too.
Then Luther will turn around and face that guy and use his last little bit of movement to bridge the gap.
Make another attack. I can't
Nope,
make another
nope.
attack, right?
Correct. I only have the one.
Right. Okay. So, oops. So we're gonna leave you guys right about here. This next bandit here he gets up. He starts to look that way. What was your last stealth check?
It was.
Do you remember? 14, right? 14.
Yeah. 14.
So 14, and so he is going to make a perception check. It's a wisdom, but okay. So he noticed you, and he spins around. Spinning around. Where are you spinning around? There we go. Anyway, he turns around anyway somehow. I think he does. Maybe he does. Flip vertical. There we go. Woo, yay. Okay, and he tries to attack you with his scimitar. 12. Does a 12 hit? Probably
No.
not. Didn't think so. Nope, he needs a 17. Okay. And this guy here comes up here like so. And turns this way. And moves another, 5 feet. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Moves another 5 feet. and oops, went too far. Um, and he sees a bunch of dead buddies. He doesn't know how many of how many of you guys there are, but he seems pretty confident that that between him and the rest of his guys, plus his captains right there, they can take you. So he goes and he tries to attack Luther, and he gets a 14 against Luther, and that's a miss.
16. What is a miss?
Right, and this guy is dead, so he doesn't do any attacking. And Caius, you're up.
All right. Can Kaya see this guy over this?
Kinda. He
Okay.
would be like 3/4 cover to you though.
3/4 cover?
Yeah.
If I was to stand, let's say, right here, would I be able to see him better?
Yes, he'd still be probably
Okay, so then I
half
won't do
cover at
that.
least.
Would you say that, like, I would be able to climb up top?
Sure. It'd be 5, 10,
10 feet?
15, about 15 feet. Yeah.
Okay. I will then, guiding bolt.
And then he also has no cover at that point either.
Yeah, the captain, though.
Guiding bolt the captain. Okay.
All
Well,
right,
see, you were
let's
talking
see.
about this guy though. I thought.
I was, but
So from right here,
I'm-
you
I'm
can see the
with-
captain nice and clear. Wait.
nah, well, no, it's. I was debating on doing like the guiding bolt thing on this guy, but as soon as I decided to climb up here,
Oh, okay.
that
Opened up
yeah.
something for you.
yeah, I was just like, wait a minute.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and guiding bolt.
guiding
the captain.
bolt. Not a natural 20,
All right.
just a
That's
dirty
great.
20.
Okay.
Modified pudding.
So for future reference, since you were right here, or if you would have been right here and you would have guiding bolted the captain from right here,
Probably would have had advantage.
I might have given you advantage because you might not have been able to see you.
Ah, that's
But
fine.
that's okay. So anyway, go ahead and hit guiding bolt in the chat window. Yep, there you go.
Ooh,
16,
16 points.
damage. What is the captain's? He's got a little bit more health than the rest of the guys. All right. So 16.
And he's sparkling.
And he's sparkling. He's glowy. He seems.
Okay, so
He appears to be
spell
very
effect
radiant
wise-
today.
spell effect wise, since I'm a cleric of Ilmater, could it be like he has like red bands that kind of like are really like frilly and like flowy in the wind?
It could be red glowy bands, but it could be I would think like chains or something like that. If
Well, cause yeah, like Ilmater has like either the chains or like the red bands.
yeah, the red bands, yeah, the red
He's
they're
like
basically ropes,
one of those
essentially, like
yeah, like one of those
'cause
rope dancers,
yeah.
string dancers, whatever. He's
Bound.
a twirler.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
bound in red bands, something like that. Okay, yeah. All right, so is that it for Caius then?
You betcha.
All right, and this bandit tries to attack Luther. And he misses. And this
Good
bandit is dead. And Pow Pow, you are up.
Okay.
There is a bandit about 30, no, sorry, 5, 10, 15 feet from you. Luther's kind of in the way. Or you could go around the wagon to the straight ahead and to your right a little bit. It's kind of up to you. You could go
Okay.
through your ally's space too, but you would have to push through your enemy,
Right.
which is fine
okay.
too. But
Yeah. You can move him towards the 15. You said 15 feet to the one that's by Luther.
okay, yeah. So you're gonna try to push through
Yep.
to get through. Well, not get through Luther's space, but get through the enemy space.
Yeah. Yep.
Or are you gonna just move up without your steel defender? I mean, with
Oh, no,
him behind you.
Yeah, no, I'm on. Um, I'm on the Steel Defender, so the Steel Defender will use his movement to um, get up there. However, he's got to get to that one that you said was 15 feet away. However,
Okay.
if he's got a sidestep or if he's got to push through,
Yeah.
whatever he's got to
What's
do.
the Steel
40 feet.
Defender's strength? Do you guys know?
14.
14. Okay, yeah. So you guys can easily jump up on the wagon if that's the case.
You got to do it. So then he like runs, jumps up on the wagon, and like rends him while Pow Pow strikes down. So it's like a two,
Mhm.
two
so
for
it's like
one combo.
It's like a running
Yep.
jumping attack kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like a big bounce off and just boom. Oh,
Yep.
it's so cool. Let's go.
And
I love
hears,
D&D.
everybody hears the Voltron music while he's doing it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. So, anyway, go ahead. So, people are like, "Who's Voltron?" Anyway.
Who's Voltron?
Do we?
All right. So go ahead and make an
prisoners?
attack for the defender or Pow Pow, whichever one first.
Who's attacking first?
You can go Pow Pow first.
Well, thematically, I'm kind of feeling like they're attacking at the same time, kind of thing. But yeah,
Right.
Okay.
But I guess if Pow
But
Pow
Pow Pow
drops
just
him
roll
with one
first.
hit,
right.
Papa missed.
Pow Pow
Uh,
missed.
the
Pow Pow
board
missed,
did not.
but the board did not. 22. I think that's a hit.
Bonk jumped
Four.
just a little high, and Pow Pow's
Yeah.
swing went over his head, but he flung his head to the side and caught him with the tusk.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, make a strength attack. Strength athletics check for the boar.
The boar?
Yeah, for the steel defender. Okay, 17.
Oop, I rolled it twice. Sorry.
Are they proficient in athletics?
Athletics. So yeah, we would add 2 more to that. So 19.
Okay, so 19. You could also roll athletics if you see a little thing under there where it says athletics. If they're proficient.
I didn't look at the skills part. I just
Okay.
clicked on the main stat.
Okay, so
Sorry.
19. Okay, so that's contested by his strength check, which is going to be crap. Okay. So
Gets trampled by this thing.
so as the boar is pushing through, since he's coming from a higher position, you guys are kind of jumping off at them to push through. Make it roll another d6. And we'll put Pow Pow and the boar
1.
over here. Okay, so he takes another point of damage from the trample.
Nice.
Yeah.
From the boar basically roughshotting
Stepping
over
on
him.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Basically
Feels good.
the boar does a kind of a jump and kind of like steps on his face to get to the other side, kind of. All right, and then Grandolith, you're up.
So this guy here, is he prone now?
No. Nope.
Huh?
Which way? Wait, which one? You mean?
One
When I
that
got
board
stepped
and
on.
stuff.
No, he's not. He just got pushed past, basically.
Half of his face is caved in though.
He might have a small boar print on his face.
I'm gonna go
Just a little
here.
bit.
This is gonna go here. I'm gonna spend one of my actions to make this attack when I attack. I'm gonna attack him, and it's gonna attack him.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna start with me.
So you're gonna attack him, this guy, or you're attacking this guy?
Grendel is attacking
Okay.
this guy.
And is
Then
Echo's
I'm
attacking
gonna
this
spend
guy?
And then the Echoes are gonna attack that guy. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Grendel is
Just want to make sure I understood that correct.
here, and then the Echo,
That's 13 is still a hit.
and the Echo here.
11's a miss though. But go ahead and
Wouldn't the Echo have advantage
yeah.
because?
Oh yeah.
yeah, you'd be
Luther?
flanking. Yep, you'd be flanking with yourself essentially, and Luther and Pow Pow. But yeah. So you still missed.
So since I was gonna say since he has the soft stack from himself and Pow Pow, right?
Yeah, he still missed, but yeah.
11, 12, 13. Yeah, probably.
Well,
But
you
I
don't-
did 9 points.
Yeah, 9 points to this guy, which brings him down to a very small amount. All right. Is that it for Grandolith then?
That is all I got. Wait, I got a bonus action, right?
I think the
Yep.
bonus. The bonus.
No,
Oh, do you have two
I
attacks?
Um,
You used your
no.
bonus action to make your echo attack, didn't you?
No, I used
Nope.
my manifest echo.
So he has Unleash Incarnate was when he takes the attack action, he can expend a use to make an extra attack via the Echo. So
Yeah.
he still has a VA open.
Put up Unleash Incarnate there thing. If you can. There you go. Okay. When you make okay, you can whenever you take the attack action, you make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah. So you still do have a bonus action. The manifest
Can I-
echo happened when you manifested it a while ago.
Can I use that bonus action for? No, I can't. I don't have another attack.
Do you have anything that I was gonna say? Do you have any attacks that you can? Because I think at some point you get to make a bonus action attack from the echo's position, also depending.
Yeah, but that's a
Something
little
along
bit
those lines,
later.
but it might become later, bit later.
10th level, you get the ability to. It's called Shadow Martyr, and it can basically soak up an attack as a bonus.
All right. Oh yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're not near 10th level yet, but
Yeah, we're ways away from that.
But okay, so the bandit captain stands up. He's like, "Must I do everything myself?" And he comes over and he starts swinging at Pow Pow.
hmm
Oh,
With disadvantage.
oh, yep. Okay, so disadvantage for the first one, disadvantage for the second one.
It's just the first one.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
reaction, so it just
Oh, that's
imposes
right,
a
okay.
reaction.
So
So it
okay,
would just be the first attack.
okay, so just the first attack. So you missed the first attack then, and it also looks like you missed the next two attacks. You got lucky then, because the first attack would have hit if he wasn't at disadvantage. All right, so he misses all three, and this bandit is dead, so he doesn't do anything. This bandit is. Uh-oh, what did I do? I hope I didn't do what I thought I did. Okay, that bandit is also dead, and then Gavor.
Okay, here comes the fun. I'm going to use Power Word Neil.
Power word Neil, huh?
Yes. Directed at the captain. I'm about to put the spell up.
You got to move up at all?
It's a range of 60 feet.
Oh, no, I guess you don't then. Yeah, he's still only 35 feet away from you. Power word Neil. What level is that? Oh, second level. Oh, wait. Do you have an emerald worth at least 100 gold pieces?
Ooh.
All focus.
No, it's a mon.
Even if you
monetary
have a spell
value.
focus, you still have to have the item.
Ah.
Yeah, the monetary value.
As long as it has a
Oh,
monetary
yeah.
value, you have to have the item.
Okay,
It doesn't get used or anything, or it doesn't get consumed unless it says it does. But, in this case, it doesn't. But so you'd be able to use the same one over and over. But
Kind of like having a
and
pearl for
I do not
identity.
know if I've had a chance to collect said emeralds.
do you have 100 gold pieces on you?
I got more than. Yeah, I got enough.
All right. Well,
I got,
we will be nice and assume that you bought an emerald worth 100 gold pieces by taking 100 gold pieces off your sheet.
Okay.
I assume that you didn't realize that you had to have that, so we're going to figure that Gavor would have known he had to have that, so he would have bought one,
Okay.
at least one.
Got it.
We're only going to say he has the one, though, so it doesn't get consumed anyways in this case, but if you needed it for something else that it does get consumed for, then you wouldn't have it again for this. But okay.
Okay. And with it, I'm saying, kneel before the power of Pow Pow.
For the power of Pow Pow.
Making him kneel. I'm trying to make him kneel.
Okay, so what's the is it a wisdom save? Yep, wisdom save.
And every other bandit that's within 20 feet of the captain also kneel if they fail to save.
Up to
55 hit points of creatures.
yes.
Yeah. Alright, let's see here. So, alright, so he makes a wisdom save first. And he made it. But, let's see, this guy here. He feels compelled to kneel. And this guy.
Actually, it's supposed to start with the weakest to the strongest, according to the thing.
Ah, okay. Weakest to the strongest. Okay, and then in that case, then. So these two bandits kneel. What is it considered if they're kneeling? Just kneeling,
Prone.
right? Oh, prone. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
As...
Yeah. Okay, so these guys are both kneeling. Okay. And the captain does not, though. Is that it for Gavor then?
Yeah, but what is the captain's response to his subjects that he's the boss of kneels?
Okay. He when he sees them kneeling, he's like, "Get up, you dogs!" You know. And he's like, anyway. So then it's Bash's turn.
Okay. She's just gonna. She's mad now. She's actually really angry, but so she's giggling even more because somebody tried to hit Pow. So she's going to hit the one in front of her. 16.
That's a hit. Good solid hit.
So that'll be 16 points of damage.
Okay, he drops like a stone.
And then she will move to right here.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all she can do.
All right. Okay, Luther is up.
Wait, so 1 second.
Thanks for bowing. I'm going to smash you now.
So, as his
Did you
bonus
make it easy?
action,
Squeak.
causes the storm to rage once more. He's going to zap this guy.
Okay.
So he's got to make a dex save.
I believe. Hold on. Let me check one thing real quick.
Doesn't prone they
I think
automatically
it's
fail?
No, I think it's disadvantage though. I'm pretty sure it's disadvantage.
If the prone is disadvantage, they are.
Yep.
On attack rolls.
Well,
Oh,
you would have
just
an
attack
advantage.
rolls. Just attack rolls. Okay.
Yeah, so he can roll, duck, dodge, dip, and dive.
Yeah. He can do that. So he's not at disadvantage for dex save, but Luther would be at advantage for an attack roll if anything.
Yes, sir.
12 is a fail, I think. Still. Right?
12 is a match. He succeeds.
Oh, he succeeds. Okay.
And half as much on a successful, so you just take half damage. So you take 0, or
1, whichever.
oh, 1 cut in half.
Half of 1
rounded
is
down,
1.
right?
No, it's still rounded up, I think. Oh no, it is rounded down, isn't it? Yeah, for damage taken. Yep, that's right. For heals,
so
it's rounded
0.
up. I think. If I remember
So then-
right, heals is rounded up and damage is rounded down.
Basically, you just see him roll out of the way, I guess.
Yep. Okay. So he kind of like swings to the
Well,
side.
now Luther's just pissed, so he's just going to just take the javelin and stab down. Here we go.
on the
With
same guy.
advantage, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah, advantage. Yep.
because he's prone. Ooh. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Nice. Ooh. Okay. Should I roll out that beautiful crit table?
Well, let's do it.
The crit table. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Let's do it.
Yay! Something new.
Have you guys not seen the crit table yet?
We
I
did it
haven't.
once with
Oh, okay.
the.
Oh, you haven't seen the crit table yet, James? Ooh, see, you'll like the crit table. Okay, so this is called Critical Hits Revisited. Here, let me advertise it for whoever made it. You know, like because I use it a lot. Benjamin Huffman, sterlingvermin.com. Anyway, so we use this critical hit table that I use, and it's javelin, so it's piercing, right?
You betcha.
So roll a d20, and I use the normal damage as base crit damage. The guy who wrote it probably intended normal damage as your normal damage, but I figure you should never get penalized once you hit a crit. You should never get penalized below a crit, you know? So,
Yep.
okay, so 15 is punctured. Roll your damage dice twice. So you're going to roll your crit damage twice and add them
Okay.
together. And this also has a roll on a major injury chart. But that's not going to matter because he's going to be dead.
We got
You probably
15,
punctured his
17 plus
heart
15,
and
so
his lungs.
32
Spleen.
piercing.
Nice. Okay, so Luther stabs him into the ground. Basically, he stabs right through him. The javelin goes right through him into the ground and stuck in the ground.
He's
Kind of
like
has
when this happens, like when like the stab goes through, he's gonna stand on him like the Captain Morgan pose,
Yep.
and he's just gonna just like be all proud.
Pull his javelin out.
Yeah.
All right, so he is dead also. All right, and uh, that's Luther, and this bandit is now dead. So that's okay. And then Caius is up.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what?
Oh.
Did you make that last attack at advantage, Bash? Oh, you didn't make an attack against him yet. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nobody's made an attack against him yet. But
No.
the next attack against him will be at advantage.
Yes.
You betcha, because I'm gonna reproc with guiding bolt. 'Cause I'm a cheap
Oh, so
motherfucker.
you get advantage with your guiding bolt now too.
Yeah. So Caius is going to tap the shield with his open hand, and he's just gonna be like, "Okay, let's go." And he's just gonna shoot it. And no, 23.
23. Okay, that's a good hit though.
Ah,
For 10 radiant.
for 10 points this time.
Well, I was to say that wasn't much damage on the guiding bolt scale, but
Yeah, that's sad.
all right. Yeah,
Then
I
that
had
is
somebody
nice.
with a crit with a guiding bolt once. Like at first level, they crit with a guiding bolt and almost took out an ogre in one shot. I was like, holy cow! I was like leaning toward the. I hope I don't total party kill this group, you know. Like, and then he crits
Yeah.
against the ogre. I'm like, oh, guess that's not gonna happen now.
It's a good feeling.
All right.
Be right back, guys.
Okay. All right. Does everybody want to take 5 real quick?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Let's all take 5 real quick, and then we'll jump to the BRB screen or whatever it is. BRB. All right. Okay, we're off the screen.
they all say.
All right, we're
It's true.
live. We're
Joe,
live.
I have the same dry erase boards.
Same
Oh,
try
what?
reports? Where?
Yeah, like those grid sheets.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're
Oh, cool.
they're so handy. They're
Oh,
so
hey.
Yeah,
handy.
yeah.
I got these
They
ones
came in the
here.
tower.
If
I
I
got
can,
it somewhere.
if I can find
Yeah,
them
it's
real
over there.
quick. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Right on my
check this
floor,
out.
but
I'm gonna show something on camera right quick, and I don't know
I mean,
how.
like
I'm not very big on camera, so I don't know if
like these things.
people will be able to see them. But you see these right here?
Yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
basically silicone, but uh they're character sheets.
What?
Oh yeah.
So it's made out of silicone. So you could actually, it's kind of like translucent. So you could actually put it over a regular character sheet if you wanted to, or you could put it on a screen and like trace stuff. But you can write on it with any kind of marker, and it just washes right off. And it's like you could put it in the oven if you wanted to. But
Where did you
Holy
get
shit, that's so cool.
Yeah.
a friend of mine,
that?
the D&D fairy, got that for me. But it's from something called Big Pockets. But it was a Kickstarter thing, and they're really cool. And then I got one too that's also a got like here. Let me see if I can get it in the camera. Yeah, it's got numbers up and down it, so it's like a turn tracker, 20, 19, 18, down to 1. You know, like so it's like a turn,
I need
turn
one of
tracker
those
thing, and then
so
it's got
bad.
a little thing at the top. But they're silicon, so they're flexible silicone, so they're flexible, and they got a little note map thing at the bottom. AJ
I need one
Pickett.
that goes up to at least 30.
You guys know who AJ
because-
Pickett is?
AJ Pickett?
Yeah. He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
he's a
write that
lore
down.
guy on YouTube and Twitch and stuff. But AJ Pickett, he's it was his Kickstarter I think that made him, or like his thing that made him. So AJ Pickett is the one who created him. So yeah, it's really
We'll
cool.
definitely look into that because turn order can get it confusing.
Yeah, AJ Pickett's in the Forgotten Realms group that I belong to too. So the Forgotten Realms Sages group, which is pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, he does a lot of cool lore stuff and talks about D&D and stuff on his YouTube channel and all that. Okay, so anyways, enough of that. So,
Right,
so
so
we were
Caius'
at
turn is done.
Caius' turn, right? And it was done.
Caius' turn is done, so it's the bandits now.
And the bandits. And who is left? Let's see. Is this bandit? The bandit is alive, but he is prone, and he is forced to kneel until the end of his turn, where he can make the save again. And he can fail again because he sucks at that save apparently. And then it can be Pawpaw's turn.
Yay, pop out. Alright, so,
You
where's
are
bad guys?
You are 5 feet away from the bandit captain, who Bash is also 5 feet away from, so you'd be at advantage to attack him. And you are also 5 feet away from a prone bandit who's kneeling and can't seem to, right himself. And you'd be at advantage to attack him also if you wanted to.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna bonk that guy first. We're gonna
The
go
one that's kneeling?
hammer up. Yeah, we're gonna hammer him right on the head.
All right.
Okay. Let me.
Also, not that you have to, Kat, but at the bottom of your screen it should say "as," and you can switch your name to Pow Pow or whatever, if you wanted to.
Oh.
So you'd be like, "I'm Pow Pow." Ta-da! See, there you go. And then
Okay,
it would
well-
say it as Pow Pow.
I'll do
I know
the
I can do that, but I don't know. I think you can do it too.
I don't think I can do that.
Okay, you might not be able to.
No.
Okay.
24.
But it does say Pow Pow's name under your roll, so the reason I said that I thought you could do that is I thought Caius did it as Luther.
I did do it as Luther.
Oh yeah, so then you can.
Huh.
Oh,
I'm back.
yeah. If you're controlling Pow Pow, you should be able to do it. Anyway, but
Oh, look at
all right. 9 bludgeoning, and that waylays him to dust.
Okay, and then are you having the boar attack the?
The
Yep,
bandit captain.
Yep, Pow Pow will wheel, bonk around and have him gore the
All
bandit
right,
captain.
here we go. 18 to hit.
Wow, nice. Okay.
for 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And then Grandolith. You notice it looks like the bandit captain is the only one left alive.
Oh shit! The Steel Defender should have rolled with advantage because of guiding bolt.
True. He should have. Yep. You
You
can
want
roll
me
it.
to
You
re-
can
Still
roll.
hit.
You can roll it just to see if you got a crit from it, but just hit it again real quick and see if you got a crit from it.
No, 15.
Okay. All right. So Grandolith, what are you doing here? Longsword, and that's a miss. Oh no.
And my copy guy is going to I'm going to use my other ability to do that.
Oh, jeez. Another miss.
Yep, that's it for him.
Okay. All right. The bandit captain. Let's see.
I
He.
just have a big feeling that Grandolith's character is just like, fuck you.
Damn it! No, okay. So the bandit captain, he swings his scimitar at Bash. And he hits
Hmm.
for 4 damage.
So 2.
Then he swings one at Grandolith.
Let's- Yeah.
Is that a hit? Yeah, nope, that's a miss. And then he swings one at Pow Pow
At disadvantage.
at disadvantage. Oh, wow. It's a crit fail. And his sword goes flying, and he's like, "No!" He says, "I'll take you all on." And he pulls out a dagger. He says, and he kind of looks around. He says, "It looks like you win this round." He says, "Go ahead. You've bested me." He says, "Take my stuff if you would." He says, "Fine." He says, I know what a bandit's life is like. I know what it's like on the road." So then it would be Gavor's turn if Gavor was going to do anything.
Basically, let's see. Does he look pretty beat up or
He
somewhat
looks
beat up?
he looks like he's still in decent condition. He looks like he's beat up a little bit, but he looks mostly like he's defeated. Like
Okay.
he's not as beat up as he is giving up, so to speak. He just
Okay.
when he was attacking, he just threw his scimitar and went flying, and
He went swinging, and Bonk just clipped his wrist and headbutted his sword out of his hand.
yeah, and so his sword is kind of like laying over here by the first hut, the biggest hut, or
Okay.
the second biggest hut, I should say.
Well, I know I could do with the Eldritch Blast, but is it possible to do a minimum damage on the Eldritch Blast, but pulling him closer, basically making him flat in front of right into here?
I
So you're
will
going to
say
take him out of my range to hit?
Basically, if he struggles in any way, hit him. Basically, I'm just pulling him to pull him to so he's more surrounded and that
Surrounding him more.
basically
Yeah,
put up that thing real quick, because you would have to go through Grandolith and Pow Pow anyways. But put up the thing for the Eldritch Blast thing.
Okay.
The what is it called? The thing that makes him move.
Grasp. Grasp of Hadar, I think it is.
I'm getting to it.
Yeah, Grasp of Hadar, maybe. I think that's what it is.
Grasp of Hodor.
Hodor. Hodor. I have to say that was probably one of the best characters on the series. I don't know why, it just was.
I just still applaud the depth of foreshadowing of naming him Hodor and the
Right.
whole
Yeah,
reasoning
hold the door, yeah.
books later. That's some serious foreshadowing.
Okay, once on each of your turns when you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can move that creature in a line 10 feet closer to you. In a straight line. Okay, let me look at something real quick, because I want to see something.
Basically, pull it 10 feet closer to Luther. And Caius.
Well, you'll have to pull him through Grandolith at that point. So that's and Pow Pow. So that's what I was saying.
Wait, can
it
Grandolith
would-
kind of like stand there with like his sword, making it a guillotine, and this guy get pulled through it, cutting off his head?
Basically,
it's
pulling
forced
it up
movement,
two
right?
pieces.
Because it's forced movement.
First thing's going to happen is he's going to disengage from Bash and the Echo. They're both going to get attacks of opportunity.
No, because it's forced
that-
movement. You don't get attacks of opportunity.
Oh, you don't? Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not forced. So that's why I'm
A forced
like
movement like
asking
that
like if
doesn't
we could just
trigger
make a
Well-
makeshift guillotine, and then just lop this
But it
guy's
did
head off.
force attacks of opportunity.
No, it does not create attacks of opportunity. It is forced movement.
Yeah, that's why I was going to say. Well, that's why I'm looking to see if it is considered forced movement. That's what I was trying to see. Because
Oh yeah, no, it's forced movement.
yeah, well, some things that make things move is not really technically forced movement.
Right. If it's making them use their movement,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
but
that
this is
doesn't
not
make
making
him
it
spend.
use his movement.
Right.
Yeah, so he's just like wee.
Yeah, it's just like the one that pushes back as well.
Oh
Yeah.
god, I'm gonna go wee.
So okay,
And he
so
goes,
go ahead and you can go ahead and hit him with a grasp of Hadar if you want. There's no way to really soften the blow, so to speak.
Okay.
So it's up to you, but you're only supposed to be able to do like a non-lethal damage from melee attacks. But
little
But
punch.
I suppose like a force attack would probably be okay too, because it's essentially bludgeoning damage in a way. But it's weird.
So basically, I get
That's a
grabbed
miss
him by the
anyway.
hand
That's a
and
miss
pulled him.
anyway.
Oh,
Eh,
Why is everybody on like advantage or?
yeah, why are you on disadvantage? Actually, no. 26 is what rolled first, so you'd be.
Yeah,
you'd be,
so that's
it
a
would've
natural
hit,
20.
Yeah. Is it a
As
nat
a
20?
natural
Yeah, it's a nat
20.
20. So you crit. Okay, so yeah, there's no going back from that.
I get
Wow. All right, let's see the force push.
push his head.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 again there, James.
Okay.
It's force, right?
Yes.
Force. Aha, force. 17. Ouch. Ensorcelled. Deal the maximum amount of damage.
You already did.
No, he.
He deals 20.
No, not from a nat 20. He didn't.
Oh,
So he deals 20 damage, right? Yeah. And let's see, the maximum amount of damage. Then roll on the minor injury chart. Oh, okay, sorry. Do the maximum amount of damage from your dice, then roll your damage dice. So roll 2d10. so 38 damage.
yeah.
And then roll on
Wow.
the minor injury chart. He's dead. There's no softening the blow on that one. If he was still alive, he would also be spellbound and make saving throws against spells at disadvantage, and spell attack rolls against him would have advantage. Goodness gracious. Okay, yeah, so he's dead. So, yeah, he gave up pretty much, but, Gavor decided to put the nail in the coffin, I guess, so. Anyways.
Oops.
Bodies, search the wagons, bury the bodies, camp here.
Right?
Actually, just drag them off into the woods somewhere, then camp here.
Alright, so, okay, so you guys are going to search the wagons and the huts.
Luther is going to begin to dragging the corpses into the woods
Okay.
over to this side here.
Alright. he is free to do that, and anybody is free to help if they want. Um,
I'll help.
you do know that there is basically there is two goats in the animal pen, and that's it. Um, you don't see anything else in there, but just the two goats. 1 second. Sorry.
Are we hungry?
I think we should keep the goats. They can be our mascots.
I'm small enough I could ride one.
You could.
And this is
Okay,
all stuff
guys.
they stole from the
I have
local trade.
Yeah, I have to go AFK for a second. Sorry. All right, but talk amongst yourselves. Actually, no, just put us on BR back again, real quick. Take 5, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, I meant to just pull. Because I just haven't really spent it much on anything.
Yeah, they got 200 gold for as a reward. Okay, we're back live. But yeah, they had 200 gold as a reward for a thing. Okay, so inside the first small little hut thing there, you see two dirty unmade beds, 4 sacks, a shaky-looking table, and a large wine barrel.
Fine.
This looks like the leader and second in command's hut. That's this big hut up here, anyway. Um, the 4 sacks have 50 gold pieces each in them.
That's 200.
Yeah, Kat, you want to keep track of party treasure?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm also typing it in there so you can copy and paste if you need to. Um, there's a chest of silver rings, bracelets, and necklaces worth about uh, 750 silver pieces. Rings, bracelets, and necklaces worth 750 silver. You will also notice that you have acquired at least 3 wagons. You don't have anything to pull them with, but you've acquired at least three wagons. But they are also probably stolen, so that is something to keep in mind.
Salvage, large on the go.
Right, salvage. There you go. The claim salvage. Anyway, a wine barrel containing 5,000 copper is sitting there. The only thing is 5,000 copper weighs a significant amount. I believe it's
50 pieces to 1 pound, I
yeah,
believe.
yeah,
At
it's
least
50
that's what it is
pieces
for
to
gold.
yeah, it's 50 pieces to 1 pound.
So what's that? 100 pounds of
100 pounds, yeah, I'm thinking,
Yeah,
something like
that's-
that. So 100 pounds of copper, if you want to take that with you, but you do have a way to hook it up. You could hook the wagons up to the goats. You could hook up one wagon to 2 goats, and it could pull very slowly.
Well, remember, Pow Pow will go. Oh, is
The
there
steel
a tree
defender
nearby?
could help too.
Well, is there a
There
tree
you
nearby?
go.
Is there a tree?
There's trees all around
Uh-huh.
us.
Yeah, there's
Yep.
trees
All right.
all over.
Pow Pow will dismount from Bonk and will run over to a tree and pull out his rope,
And wrap
Pull
the
out that
rope
rope.
around the tree.
wrap rope
I
around
know.
the tree, and open up his
Bag of holdings.
bag of
Portable,
holding.
portable hole, I guess, is more.
Portable hole bag of hold. Yeah,
Yeah.
his fancy rope bag of holding. But yeah, got to tie it to a tree to open it.
Okay, yeah, you guys can push
We
all
can-
that stuff in there. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. He's Bonk to just bulldoze it in.
It's a lot of stuff.
As you guys are looking through this stuff, what are you gonna do? Like as you're going about looking through this stuff.
Gonna flip everything, turn everything, smash stuff that we don't want.
Okay.
Ain't leaving nothing unturned.
Okay, so when you flip over the pillow that's on the bed there that the leader was laying on,
Yeah.
you find a scroll case in there.
Perfect.
Um,
Throw it there, cast.
inside hut B, which is this next one over here. It's the next largest one. So this one here, I think. There are 2 beds, a table, and a fireplace inside this hut, like a little stove type thing.
We're loading that up, putting it on a wagon.
Small fire burns in it, and you notice as you are moving it that there's a loose panel in the side of it. That there is 50 gold pieces. 50 gold pieces, 100 silver pieces, and 500 copper pieces.
Gee, copper galore.
As well as a gem. A gem worth 150 gold pieces. All hidden inside where the panel was.
Kind of gem. Is it diamond?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Clearly a sapphire.
What do you need it for? What do you need it to be a sapphire? Is that what you-
No, I just making you pick something so we can't later decide if we need a 150 gold piece gem. And we have one. It's that.
Right. Well, you did need an emerald that was worth at least 100, but you got that now. So, all right. All right. So give me somebody roll me a already know it's at least medium, right? About the size of an almond, probably. Roll me a d20.
I got it.
You're right.
James was faster.
Okay, it is okay. So James, yours was so it is a pentagon shaped, about the size of an almond, and it is a brown. What you want to call it? Oh, where's that?
Oh, yes, that's yellow, ain't it?
Brown, 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 brown. What is it called? I don't remember what the thing is called.
There's a lot of brown
Yeah,
type
it's
stones.
we'll say it's like a tiger eye.
Okay.
Topaz?
Maybe are there brown topaz? There might be. Yeah.
Oh.
Asteroid.
Yes, there are brown
Granite.
topaz, so we'll say it's a topaz.
Smoky quartz.
It's a marquee cut almond, kind of almond shaped topaz or pentagon shaped topaz, about the size of an almond.
Yeah.
You said, "Dang it." You want it to be a sapphire? Is that what you said?
No, I said yeah.
Oh, okay. They said, "Dang it." Okay. All right. So let's go back to hut. What is it? Hut hike? No, hut C. 2 beds, torn blankets, rough table, fireplace looking type thing. No fire burns in the fireplace thing.
That one gets lifted in the wagon too.
Um, it's this one's kind of a makeshift fireplace. This one's like made out of stone, so like
Oh, okay.
or bricks, and so you'd have to take it apart, but you could put the bricks in the wagon. Um, there's a chest in there also. Under the last bed, when you flip it, you notice that there's a chest, sitting there, and that's so you see that.
Is the
And
chest locked?
it doesn't appear to be locked.
Do an investigation on it.
Go ahead and do an investigation on it. Somebody.
Okay.
Was that
Was it?
Randy?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, well, I was saying that as you were saying, it's not locked. So I mean, I was gonna say I was gonna investigate it to see if it is locked and if it's
Okay. No, it doesn't
trapped
appear to
in
be
some
locked.
way or anything like that. But if
Okay,
it's,
so investigation
This will tell us if it's trapped.
25. It does appear to be trapped.
Okay.
With some sort of cantilever type thing. When you open it, it's going to set off a trap.
Okay.
Does somebody have a way to remove traps, or good
Mm,
sleight of hand? Anybody with a good sleight of hand?
I have thieves' tools and sleight of hand.
Well, there you go. Go ahead and use your thieves' tools with your decks. Is that Cat? You got Cow Pow Pow's
Yeah, I got
sheet, right? So
Yes.
thieves' tools with his decks. When it asks you to query or whatever.
Well, at least that's a better idea than just smashing it open.
I had another solution if that didn't work. If we didn't come up with this.
Are you proficient in these tools?
Yeah. As part of being a
Okay.
artificer.
I was gonna say,
that
so
was
if he has thieves' tools, which he does, and he's proficient in thieves' tools, which he does, then he has advantage on the check also,
Okay.
because that's an optional thing from Xanathars, I think. Is it Xanathars? Yeah, I think Xanathars.
So I was just trying to. It doesn't let you roll it from the thing.
It should. If it's not letting you roll it, it's because it's under his character sheet asking you what you want to query right now.
Okay. Well, let's see.
And it'll say strength, dex, or whatever like that.
There we go.
Because depending on the the type of thing that's going on with the lock or the trap or whatever, it might be a strength check, it might be a dex check, it might be a wisdom, it might be intelligent, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's a 20. So that removes the trap, and what it is you have to you end up cutting open the side of the chest a little bit, and there's a small glass vial. And you retrieve the small glass vial, and this small glass vial has some sort of misty greenish looking stuff in it.
Okay. We'll hold on to that for later.
Okay.
And figure out what that is.
All right. So we'll put small glass vial, misty greenish, stiff. There we go. All right. Okay. The next hut has 2 beds, an old table, empty firewood box. The fireplace looks like similar to the brick one in the other place, but it looks like a stone that is odd, as if not properly mortared. And when you move that stone aside, you see 3 gems worth 100 gold pieces each. I'll have to figure out what those 3 gems are, but
100 gold pieces each. It's easy. They're emeralds.
one ruby, 1 sapphire. Times 3. We'll say it's a ruby. We'll say it's a sapphire. And we'll say it's a diamond. And there you go. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's how I did that. And then you also see a medallion in the shape of 2 wings supporting a skull with glass eyes.
Ooh, I like that.
The medallion is made of silver, and it's probably worth about 20 gold pieces.
These guys had a haul.
Yeah.
They don't need it anymore.
No, they really don't.
Flag.
And all that was in, I just want to double check, all that was in that chest was that vial? That vial wasn't part of the trap.
Oh, sorry, that was the trap. The vial
Okay,
was
I
the
thought maybe
trap.
it was-
In the chest
That's what I was
itself, I
thinking.
forgot to tell you, the chest itself is 1,000 copper pieces.
Oh, Jesus.
A lot of copper.
So much. We could build another pow pow.
That chest is what
can
we.
make a
That chest
pow
is
pow.
that chest is what we call the decoy chest, because it looks like, hey, here's a chest, like, let's go for that,
Mm.
and it's trapped, and it's only got 1,000 copper in it, where everything else is somewhere else, like you already found
Yeah.
Right.
you already found the mother lode in the other tent, in the captain's tent. All right, so and then there's 2 goats, and that's all that's in the pen.
What kind of shape are the tents in?
They're all in fairly decent shape. They're definitely used, but they're all in decent shape.
We pack up everything of worth that we wouldn't use, but the village could use, onto one wagon and leave it there.
Yeah, and the tents are put
Wow.
together. They've been here. You can tell by looking at this camp that they've been here a bit. So the tents are like basically being used as coverings, and a lot of the tents have like these little huts are basically set up with wood timbers and stuff, and the tents as roofs kind of thing. Like they've been here a while to set up a little camp. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. So we'll just move in. We'll take this camp over. We'll spend the night. And
okay, that works too, I guess.
yeah. But we still got a little wagon with all the heavy stuff.
All right, so we'll move the bodies off the thing. It is 12:30. Do you want to move on to the next thing real quick?
Yeah, we had like an hour.
We have some time. I mean, I know.
Yeah.
Some of you might have to leave
I'm
at
in
1
no
is what
hurry
I
or
was saying. I didn't know.
1:30.
1:30. Okay,
Yeah,
we're
1:30.
good. Okay, we're good. All right. All right. Is that you, Randy? That you have to take off in a little bit?
Yeah, I gotta go pick up the boy from summer
Oh,
camp.
right. Summer camp. You did say that earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So, you guys, set up your camp. It is still early in the day, kind of. It's probably like around 1 or 2 in the day. Are you guys going to continue on, or are you guys going to just sit down and camp for the night, kind of thing?
I say we
Long rest.
have a good meal with whatever they were fixing, and then we head out.
Okay.
But that's just me.
Yep. They were.
Need a long rest.
You need a long rest.
Absolutely.
You do.
I do. I have no more spell slots.
All right.
Oh, okay. Caius has no more.
Okay. So then, are you guys going? I mean, you guys all basically have night vision anyway. So are you guys going to take off in the middle of the night then, or are you guys going to wait till the next morning?
That's a good idea. Let's go at nighttime. I like
Oh,
nighttime.
that'd be fun.
Yeah, we'll go at night. We ain't got a problem with that.
I mean, Caius is the only one who has a thing, but he can cast light, and he casts light all the time. So I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I
guys.
can't see where shit in the dark.
He's the only one that can't see in the dark.
I see. Yeah, but yeah, for him not having spell slots, he would be like, yeah,
Okay.
let's rest.
Okay, so you guys take a rest. You guys have a nice, like mutton type of meal. You know, like and you know they had some vegetables and stuff like that they had there, and they were all. You also notice that there are several changes of clothes there. They're all a little bit bedraggled and worn, but they're you know all hanging on a line. You know, just you know, it's their laundry. They've been set up here for at least weeks. You know they've been here at least weeks. You know, just kind of probably going out and like they did like when they came to fleece you guys, probably just sending out groups in pairs. You know, like you know swapping out. Well, we're gonna send out 8 guys and 8 guys will stay here. You know, or something like that. You know, and just fleecing the local travelers or merchants or whoever. You know.
Do we get a long rest?
Yes, you get a long rest. And since you get a long rest, we might as well give you experience too, right?
Woohoo!
Let's see, how much experience is 25? Did I give you experience last time for the other bandits that we fought? I don't know that I did.
I
think
believe so.
You have to go to
Well,
look
the
now.
last experience that I know of is 1083.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we're sitting at. It's 1083.
I believe
Yeah, you didn't give us
that was for the last one.
Okay. For the last set of bandits?
Yes.
Can't recall.
I don't think I gave you experience for the last.
Yeah,
set of
no,
bandits.
I don't think we did. I think the 1083 was because we got the level from fighting the
Yep, I
The
didn't.
ogre.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not give you experience for the last set of bandits. Okay, so
The
there's-
ogre and the angry moles.
Yep.
yeah.
Also,
Alright,
Brian,
I'll take
that
it because
Shield of the Wild you gave me. I
The
don't
what?
know the Shield of the Wild thing you gave me.
Yeah.
I put it on my file sheet, but now it won't let me open it up in there.
Uh-oh.
I bet you're not sharing.
Yep.
Do it.
Oh, you know what? I could be not sharing. Hold on one second, guys. Don't level up yet.
No, everything else seems to be working.
Go to roll 20. Here, actually, you know what? Let's leave this on here so everybody else can see that, and I'll go to on the other page here. 1 second.
So what is the experience threshold for the next level?
Like 1200 or 1300 or something like that.
Over 13.
For what level is it?
Level 4.
4.
Yeah, not sure. 1 second.
It's 900 for 3. So
Settings, game settings.
Ooh, it might be.
I do believe it's
15?
1200, but I'm not sure. 1 second. Ah, here we go. That's where the problem lies. Okay, now we should be sharing here. Hopefully. All right.
27
Is it 2700?
for 4.
Beyond
Yeah.
first level, yeah, yeah, 2700. Yep.
Yeah.
And let me see. So there were 1 second. I need to find the bandit captain guy here again. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, bandit captain? Where you hiding?
I tried to pull him by his head, and all the thing that came was his head. Oops.
Okay, so 185 XP each between all the bandits. So probably not enough to go up to 4th level, but
So we're at 1268.
yep, yep,
We're a hot minute away from level 4.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Well,
sorry, go ahead. What were you gonna say, James?
just, I just copying. I was just
Copying it, experience
repeating
down.
the 1268.
1268. Yep. Um. All right. 1 second. Let me. Okay. Um. Whoops. No, I don't want that. Wow. Gosh, I hate when people do crazy stuff to me. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm good. All right. So anyways, so you get back on the road after your rest. It is nighttime. Hold on. Let me see here something. Let me make sure this has got. We'll put that on there. Um. The forest trail leads you pretty straight. Uh, the leaves of countless years pave the path, preventing grass from growing over the road. Squirrels play in the trees and dart across the path. The moonlight filters down through the trees. A bird sings while another struggles with a worm. Uh, all is normal and serene. You can see owls and such. You can see an old deer skeleton lying on the path amongst scattered paw prints of wolves. The prints and skeletons appear to be several weeks old. um, as you guys are walking down the path, you here, let me put you back on that one map. Where's that? Ah, there it is. As you guys are walking down the path, everything starts to get quiet. You guys are about probably like right here. Everything starts to get real quiet. Like everything changes. No more birds. No more owls. No nothing. Like you don't hear anything. Little wildlife of any other sort seems to be moving around. The area becomes strangely different. Uh, it doesn't seem ominous so much as sad, maybe. Um, and as you get closer, you approach this lake. Uh, you see a lake extending to the southeast. You see a deer lying at the water's edge. Hang on one second. Let me put you on the lake map here. Ah, bloop. And we're gonna put you guys coming in from the southwest there, or northwest. Yeah, northwest. Okay, so where are you guys at? So here's Gavor and Caius. Caius, you should be able to see, right? And Luther and Bash and Pow
Yeah.
Pow.
Mm-hmm. He's got goggles and light on. Okay, you can
And
see.
where's Grandolith? Grandolith is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then also the Steel Defender. Put him on there too. Okay. We'll put him next to Pow Pow. Do you see the deer here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The deer is laying there near the water's edge. Further south, you can see in the distance from the moonlight, you can see a small, like, pavilion type, hut type of thing. Like, almost like a gazebo made into a permanent residence type of thing. Or a pavilion tent that's been, made out of wood, so to speak. At any rate, the pavilion sits at the edge of the lake, small and slightly raised on stilts. It does not appear to have been lived in for quite some time. The wood looks old and a few cobwebs hang across the windows. Curtains keep out the sun and block the view to the inside. The door looks like it's tightly closed. You do see a small, like, path going to it. it is also overgrown. Over like got a lot of leaves and stuff on it, but
The
Does
deer that's laying there, is it moving?
it is not moving. It's just laying there next to the water.
Well,
if it's
guess
dead, maybe it was poison. Maybe the
we-
water's poison.
Drink it and find out.
You
Okay.
Are there any? Are we seeing any signs of recent travel in that area? Maybe like other. I mean, you said there's cobwebs and things like that, but are there any other signs that this place has been visited in a while?
No, it doesn't look like anything's been through here in a while, except for like maybe some animals here and there.
Mhm.
And this deer looks like uh, it's been there for at least a day or two.
Oh, okay, so it's dead.
Well, go check out this hut.
Yeah. Do some.
I'll move up to like the other side. Well, I just went off the thing.
Just moved off the thing. You're not allowed.
Back. I moved myself off the map and I can't get back.
Okay, so just grab your name and put yourself back on the map wherever. Oh, you probably can't see wherever, right? So here, we'll put you back there. There you go.
Cute. So I'm gonna move to this side.
Okay.
Just kind of stand guard. And did we bring a wagon and the goats
Yeah.
with us?
Yes, we'll keep them up here, tie them to the tree.
Oh, you're
Okay.
gonna bring your wagon and the goats with you? Okay.
Well, we
Okay.
left, we packed everything on one wagon, left the other wagon bare, and all the gold or the valuables we took on this wagon with the goats that are
Okay.
pulling it.
All right.
All the valuables were put in the tree.
Yeah, all the valuables were put in my
Oh,
bag.
we ain't got to bring that then.
But
So
did
we
you?
just
So
brought
did
the
you want the?
goats?
You did want the wagons then, right? The wagons and the
Yeah,
goats.
Yeah, but we don't need to bring them with us. We'll go back for them if they're still there.
Okay.
So
Are the goats
so
with
you're
us?
leaving the goats in the wagon?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
I forgot about the tree thing.
Forgot about the rope trick.
Can I ride the goats? I'm only 25 pounds.
You could ride a goat, yeah.
I'll take the goats with me because I'll ride. Because my movement's only 20.
I'm gonna teach a goat to ram someone. Get him.
Yeah. If anything seems hostile to the goat, they will instinctively ram them.
Yeah.
But I'll leave the goats. I'll leave the goats over here. And I'll have like ropes with like a stone tied, a rope tied to a stone to keep them
Or
from
to
running.
yeah, you can say you could tie them to a tree too, but
Yeah. Whatever.
whatever works.
Yeah.
Meh. Okay. Anyway, so we can put them over by this tree here. So you said?
Well, other side by the party.
Oh, okay. Well, the party won't be there for long, so I wasn't sure. But, all right.
Yeah,
And are you
well,
riding one? You said?
Well, I got off to go stand
Oh, okay.
guard.
You're gonna leave it over there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are all gonna move up toward the hut thing or the pavilion thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I am unsure of where they are going. I am just very curious onto what's wrong with the dead wildlife.
Okay.
Can I do a survival check just to see if it's been poisoned or if
You
it
could
just died of?
you could do a survival check. You could do a medicine check, or survival or medicine probably. You could check on
I
it.
will do medicine. 13.
Okay. You're not 100% sure what's going on with it, but you do realize that when you get closer, that it is not dead. It is breathing. Breathing somewhat steadily and somewhat irregularly, but it is breathing. And its eyes are closed, but it's breathing.
Okay,
Can I
I'm
do,
gonna
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna cast Lesser Restoration on it.
Sure.
So I can end a disease or a condition.
Yeah. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Okay. So yeah, you can do that. And I'm assuming you're removing poison, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, like any disease that is affecting it, or the poison condition.
Yeah, or any disease or poison or whatever. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so you're good, but it seems to the effect seems to happen how you would expect it to happen, but the deer is still laying there with its eyes closed, but still breathing.
Okay.
Can I do a survival check to see if I can figure out what's wrong with it?
Sure,
Oh, sorry, I forgot to change from Pow Pow.
that's okay. You check, and you seem to think it's just sleeping.
You're really tired. Good evening.
Okay. Uh,
Does anybody else want to do anything while this is going on?
I'll try a nature with I'll try a nature or medicine.
Okay.
So you're gonna come up to it too?
You can do a survival or a medicine check. If you're trying to, let me move you up by
Those
it.
two are the same. Let's see. Come on. There we go.
Okay. You think it's dead, but it could be sleeping. You're like, I think you guys are right. Maybe it is sleeping, but it could be dead. It could be dead.
I'm going to put my hands in the water.
Is it dead?
Dead.
So you what did you say, Caius?
I'm putting my hands in the water, and
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take a drink.
Okay. Okay, so you take a drink of water.
Yeah.
Make a saving throw.
Constitution?
Constitution save.
No.
Should let Pow Pow do that.
6.
6. Wow. Okay. You take a drink of the water. You think it tastes pretty good. In fact, it tastes so good it's almost like a dream. And everybody else watches as Caius falls over and starts snoring.
Don't drink the water.
Let's see.
Pow Pow will go investigate the hut.
Pow Pow's just gonna be like, yeah, they've got that handled.
Okay, so Grandolph, are you going to investigate the hut still too?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and put you guys down for the hut. We'll put the steel defender there down there too.
Yeah. Come on, Bonk. Don't drink the water.
Okay. All right, is anybody else going to try to do anything with the deer, or now with Caius in this case?
I will follow Pow Pow.
You're gonna follow Pop Up. Just leave those guys there asleep. And Gavor's back there. Gavor's back there going, great. Now Caius is probably dead too, or he could be sleeping, or he's dead. I'm not sure.
Gabor, you stay there with Caius.
We'll say, is Luther with Caius too? Because Luther would be here too.
Yeah, Luther's
Luther's probably by the water. He likes water.
Yeah,
He was on the water, right?
Yeah. Luther's with you guys right now, but yeah, I mean you can put him wherever.
Hey, watch the goats.
I think Luther's gonna watch the goats. Are you gonna have him watch the goats?
No. We'll
No.
leave the goats with Caius. They
Okay.
can guard him.
No, I'm going to come
So
with you
Pow Pow,
guys.
you're gonna go up here with the steel defender, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
I'll go check out
Luther's,
the hut.
Luther's gonna go up there with them guys. Okay. Luther don't want to get left by the water and die sleeping.
No,
mean,
that's quiet.
I mean,
Matt is running Luther, Vrek.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, you know, Caius doesn't look like he's going anywhere. We can check out the hut and then figure out what he's up to.
okay. So you guys are at the hut slash pavilion type thing. I don't even know if I can get this hut on. Oh, there we go. I think I can get the hut. Yeah, there you go. It is on the screen now. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are at the hut. What are you gonna do while you're at the hut there?
Yeah, an investigation.
Okay.
Investigation.
Oh, I will get this thing and change in our names.
Bash. Okay, you're making it. Oh, so you guys go down there too. Okay, so Grandolph, make a perception check. You seem to be the closest one to the hut.
Oops.
Hold on just a second. I gotta find that.
It'll be next to your ability scores and the skills, and then go down to perception. It'll be just to the right of your ability scores, I think.
14.
14. Okay. Um, you can hear a noise from inside, but you're not quite sure what it is. But it's a very very quiet noise.
Hmm.
Sounds
Luther
like
will.
maybe movement or something. You're not 100% sure.
All right, I will hold up a hand signaling for everyone to stop, and I'll point at Bash and make a motion for her to sneak up to the hut and see if she can listen closer at the door. The rest of us can't be quiet.
Bash.
No.
Yes,
Why
no?
don't we just knock
Wait.
on door?
But
So Bash, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Is that did I not hear that correctly? Basically, Grandel is going to try to have Bash sneak up to the door. Yes? No? Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are
And
you are you
sorry,
willing to
I
do
was
that?
waiting for everybody to finish talking. So I will kind of sneak up. I'm pulling mine up now. And
Sorry, you just got all quiet there for a second. I was like, wait, what? Does he? Do you know what's going on here? I was like,
yeah. So I wasn't sneaky this time.
Bash is
Except-
sitting back there flipping Grandolith off, like, no, you do it. You know, like.
Why no we
Up
knock
there.
door?
Luther's
I
like,
just
why not we
go
knock the
up
door?
there and look in a window.
Okay, you can't see in the windows because there's curtains drawn.
I don't see anything.
round the hut and then bash.
I mean, the moon is out and the moon is nice and bright right now too. Like it's like a half or 3/4 moon type thing. You know, like.
I will go to the back of the hut. Or make sure there's no back exit.
Hold on. You notice that the only way there's a big old thing in the way, and the only way to get to the back of the hut is to go through the water.
Oh, because this tree right here.
Yeah. Or if you could try to climb through the thing, but yeah, that's the tree.
not
The
doing
tree
all
that's
that.
in the way. You'd have to go through the water and go. There's a little path under the tree that you can see.
Yeah, no, I'll skip that. I'll stay right where I'm at.
I think Luther's right. Let's
Luther's
not-
gonna knock on the door. He's getting impatient.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm standing right there and I just bang on.
Okay. You knock on the door and you hear the sound of the wood rapping and you rapping against the wood and other than that, that's pretty much it. 1 second here.
Hello?
Um,
Anybody inside?
you don't hear anything. It's very quiet. When you guys are as you guys are looking, yeah, let me double check here. Yeah, you guys see a girl kind of pop out of the water. And she is kind of looks a little bit young, like maybe 16, 18, maybe you're in that area. And she says, "Can you help?"
I don't let these grown-ups need all this help.
Pow Pow will turn. I mean, what do you need help with? I mean, we could kind of use some help, and he kind of points towards Caius.
She says,
Did you make our friend fall asleep?
she says, "Well, yes." And she kind of like comes out of the water, and she like is kind of wringing her hands together, and she's kind of looks a little nervous and anxious. She's definitely looks like she's about 16 ish, and she says, "I I don't know how to waken them. He's been asleep for a long time."
Who's he?
Evan, the forester. She's
Is this
he's
his
my
house?
he's my uh how do you say he's my friend?
Is he your dad?
No, no. Uh, he's
Why are
he's
you
a.
making the water all sleepy-fied?
She says, "Well, I was jealous."
Of?
So what?
He says, "Well, I was afraid he was going to leave me." And she comes out of the water here,
Yeah, you can stay there.
and she comes over by you guys a little bit, and says, "I have this," and she pulls out a little bottle of like a vial, and she says, "It can turn you invisible." She says, "But what do I do?" And she looks like she's about to cry.
Are you evil?
What do you mean?
Are you using sleepy water juice to put people to sleep so they never wake up again?
She's like, "Well, it was a it was a it was a potion. It was it was just supposed to put him to sleep for a little bit. I don't know. She's like, I'm so distraught. What do I do?"
How
Well,
long
you
is a
stop
long
it.
She says, "How do I stop it?" She says, "Well, she says, I have this other. Here's the antidote for the potion. Uh, but I thought it should be saved for the lake."
What is it? Is she
Why don't you?
human? Is she? Did she live in the water? Like, was she underwater,
She was
breathing it?
under yeah, she was underwater, and she was very
Okay.
much breathing it. You notice that she's highly attractive and highly charismatic. She looks like a young innocent girl, but she is also like has almost this supernatural attractiveness about her.
Huh.
Mm,
Pour antidote in lake. Then we grab water from lake and give to Evan.
what if it's not really the antidote?
Then Evan dies and she feels sad.
I could try using my poisoner's kit to see what I could identify a reaction or uh antidote.
I'm gonna open the door to the.
Okay, you open the door and you can see the moonlight cascade in a little bit. You can see a young man sleeping on a bed in there. The room is furnished with two wooden chairs, a table, a couch, a pantry, a bed, a chest, and a stack of firewood for the fireplace.
Are there like
And you
cobwebs
realize,
around?
Grandolith, you realize what you heard was him just sleeping. The sound of him breathing, shallow, like irregular breathing.
Right. All right. Yeah, I think our best option is to pour that antidote right in the water. Start force feeding it to people who are asleep.
Um, yeah. She says, "Oh, if you think that's what's best, yes, 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 that's a good idea." And she hands you the antidote. She says, but please wake him up, and I'll give you the invisibility potion as well.
So, question. While they're doing that, where'd you get the sleepy potion that's powerful enough to infect an entire lake?
She says, well, I had someone make it for me. And she
And
kind of
that's
looks. She kind of looks like a little downtrodden, like like she knows she shouldn't have done that, probably.
a little sheepish.
Slap Evan.
um, and that person would be.
Oh, it's 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 a hag.
Of course.
Yeah.
She lives way further deep into the woods. She says, my name's Chloe.
Well,
You hear her as I slap Evan.
Bashes the jump.
Slap him.
Yeah.
Wake up!
Okay.
Wake up!
He kind of like moves a little bit and like and you can kind of see that he's starting to wake up. And
Shake
she's
him.
like, what? I, but I could just woke him up.
Shake. Hey, you! I like poke at him, lift his eyelids up. Are you in there?
He's like, yes. Oh gosh, yes. He says, leave me alone. Who are you? He says, Chloe, what are you? What are all these people doing here?
She put you to sleep.
Alpa will just sigh, and as that's going on, trot over on Bonk too, where Caius is, and have Bonk nudge Caius.
He's like, no, Chloe, you didn't put me to sleep. He's like, did you? And she like kind of like looks down and she's like, yes, I thought you were going to leave me for that young girl in town, and I got jealous, and I had the hag make me a potion, and so I put it in the water and waited for you to drink it. And now there's all kinds of birds and stuff, and deer. There's a deer over at the edge of the water. They're all asleep now.
Bonk is just kind of nudging Caius.
I can't go slap everything.
Polka.
Is anybody gonna ask why she's not asleep?
Yeah.
Because she was literally living in the water.
But if it put everything to sleep, why aren't you asleep?
She says, "Oh, so that doesn't work on me."
Why not?
She says, well, because it doesn't work on a lot of Fae, I don't think.
I don't know if I trust you.
It's like he can tell you, and she points to Grandolith.
Potion in one hand, I walk over, spoon up some water, take a drink, look at him and laugh.
Okay, so I was gonna say, do you are you immune to sleep spells? You are, right?
He can't be put to sleep by magic.
Yeah, but magical means, yeah. So you're immune to it. Yeah.
So I pour the antidote in the water.
Okay.
Problem solved.
All right. So you pour all the antidote in the water. As a little bit goes by, like you can hear like some movement in the water. Like, so basically all the fish were asleep. So you can hear some movement in the water now and such, and the deer is still asleep, and basically all it takes is to wake up Caius. It's just waking up Caius or waking up the deer like that. Yeah, the deer wakes up and runs off. Freaked out a little bit.
Stand back and be like, Evan, are you really awake, or do I need to slap you again?
And Caius wakes up. Evan's awake. He's, no, don't slap me, don't slap me. He's like, here, come on in and we'll have some wine. And he goes over, like wobbles over to the pantry and pulls out some wine and some cups, and it's a cork jug of wine. And he says, I see I'm going to have to get some new flour. And kind of like tosses that in like a bucket to the side of the pantry. Um, and he has a couple mugs, like pewter mugs that he puts out for the wine. He says,
I walk up to Chloe and I put my hand out. I woke him up.
Chloe, and he says, Chloe, I would never leave you. He says, look, and he holds up a wreath made of dried water lilies. And he says, I've kept this the whole time. He says, I he says the girl in town doesn't mean anything to me. She says, just a friend, you know. And she's like, but I thought I was your friend. And he's like, yes, you are, but no, she's just a normal friend. You know, no, there's nothing between us. And she's like, oh, well, now I feel worse.
I waved my hand in front of her face and put my hand out again and like, no, I woke him up.
She, sorry, and she hands you the invisibility potion. You'll notice that he says, well, I don't have much in the way of reward, but you know, thanks for waking me up. And she says, he says, I'm glad Chloe's giving you something at least. And he says, if you guys want, he says, not too far from here, there's an inn. You guys can go there and you know, catch some Z's until morning if you want. Or you guys can you know, stop there on your way back through or something. Says there's not much room in here. He's like, one of you could have the couch, but other than that, it's going to be pretty cramped.
Oh, we're okay.
Yeah, I think we'll move on from the Sleepy Lake.
All
As
right.
he's helping pull Caius to his feet and chastising him, say, you know, next time, maybe let me drink the maybe poisoned water
He says,
first.
Well,
it wouldn't
if you're
affected
a
you though, right?
robot,
Well, I have advantage on.
Oh, you have advantage on poison save, so you would have known that it was
Venom
poisonous.
saves, and I would have and then I get resistance to poison as well. So
Yeah, and it wasn't actually poisoned; it was just a sleep spell. But see, the Grandel, if he would have drank it, he wouldn't even known. He would have just been like, it's just water.
it's water.
It tastes pretty good, actually. So, refreshing. Okay, done. Anyway, but okay, so you guys wake up Caius, or Gavor wakes up Caius, I should say.
Puck, puck.
And Chloe says her and Evan are here in the woods. You know, they live here in the woods. If you ever need them, she lives mostly in the lake. And she has her, you know, dwelling under the water down there. But she says that you know, she says that she will help you in any way she can if you guys ever need help. You know, like that kind of thing.
You are
I'm
enemies.
gonna like walk up to her, and I know I'm shorter than her, but like hands on hips and look up at her, like right up against her almost, and be like, "You have to go wake up all the animals you made fall asleep."
She's like, "Oh yes, you're right, And she kind of like starts walking off, and she starts looking for animals that might have fallen victim to the water. So yeah. So anyway, so if you guys want to put Chloe and Evan the Forester in your Chloe the nymph and Evan the Forester in your you know, allies thing, you guys could do that if you wanted to.
Okay.
And Evan's just basically a ranger, but he's like a low level ranger.
Oh, how about this? We can maybe all that extra stuff that we found, maybe we could give the extra stuff to them.
Extra stuff.
Like the
wagon?
extra wagon.
Oh, the wagons and
Like
stuff.
the wagon and the extra stuff.
I mean,
Oh no.
it was like clothes and stuff though, and I mean,
What was I doing? Oh, I remember. Where is it? Where is she at? Chloe.
It's not like we're gonna
Chloe.
use it. Maybe they can use it.
yeah.
More like, why don't we have them go to the town, bring the town folk there to recover the wagons and stuff, and they can have all the stuff, and it's beneficial to them since we took all the loot that was obviously stolen from the town. Mhm.
I mean, you guys could tell them about the wagon and the bandit
I
camp.
don't think we need to really worry about it.
Yeah. No. I mean, I think. Yeah. No.
They got
Nope.
enough to do. He just woke up from who knows how
Yeah.
long of a
Right.
I mean, he's probably aware of banditry in the area. I mean, he probably knew about it.
So, how long have you been asleep? What's the last date you remember?
He's like, I don't know. He's like, I lose track out here, anyways. And he says, I think it was, he gives you a date, and you figure it's been about 3 days. He's been asleep for at least 3 days.
Okay.
That ain't so bad.
His back's gonna be stiff.
Yeah, gets a good restful sleep. Okay, hang on 1 second. Hang on. I have to look at something here. And one more second. Okay. Okay, so I'll give you another 416 experience each
Boy.
for waking up Evan and helping the nymph and resuscitating the deer that you weren't sure was dead or alive or whatever.
I still thought it was dead for a while until I
Right.
finally got up and ran off.
Got up and
Well,
ran.
yeah, when-
It got up and ran away, and Gavor's like, "No, it's still probably dead." It's-
The dead deer.
he can run awful good for it's an undead. It must be undead.
It's not the deer.
No, okay, anyway. So 460 XP each.
Yeah. So 1684 is our total.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright, so you guys move on. Whoops. Gavor, when you guys are getting ready to leave, Chloe comes up to you and says, "Here, I found something that was asleep that you might be interested in."
Okay.
And she holds up a little small dragon type thing,
Ooh. Cute.
and she hands it over to you.
Thank you.
I named him Kaida. You can call him what you
Kaida?
want, but I called him Kaida, and it's Kaida.
That sounds like a good name.
She says it means little dragon. He looks like a little dragon. And it's a pseudo dragon. So yeah, but it's asleep
Yep.
at this moment. So she's like, I didn't wake him up in case he breathes fire or something. I think he's just a pseudo dragon. I think he's just or he could be a fairy dragon, but I don't see any wings that look like fairy wings. I don't know.
Well, put it in a nice little safe, sleepy place.
All right. Okay, so you guys head on. And you guys go by an inn. You see an inn on the side of the road, out in the middle of the woods. It's the path becomes pretty overgrown. And the inn, you notice, is in a clearing with a sign painted with a tree and two men resting underneath the tree. It says the Wildwood Inn. Yes. So you guys are going to continue on, correct?
Yeah.
What's up?
We can stop and get something to eat at the end, take a short rest. I mean, we don't need it, but we can.
Yeah. If you want to,
We
you
don't-
can. You gonna keep going though? Okay. Okay, so are you guys going to stop at the inn and take a meal, or are you guys going to continue on?
At least we probably take a peek at least, see what's going on, information wise.
Okay, well, when you go inside, it is cool and quiet inside there. The owner's a smiling halfling standing behind a waist-high wooden desk. Good day, travelers. Would you like a drink, a meal, a room, all three?
I mean,
You
it
got, you
is in
got
the
some
middle
penny.
of the night, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh!
nah.
Forgive
I'm
my
good.
rudeness. I am Bolo Softsoul.
Oh,
Hello, my name is Caius Vesterhoff.
Caius, a cleric of Ilmater from the looks of ya.
You're right.
He
That
he,
is me.
he kind of has a cheerful but sort of rakish look about him. Wears a patch over his left eye.
Still a little groggy, so I'm not quite as quick-witted today.
hi. We can use some food.
He says, "All right this way," and he sits you at a table, and he has a a couple like serving girls come out that are also probably stay at the inn, and uh, his wife seems to be in charge of kind of like everything that goes on in the kitchen. Um, while you're eating, um, see, it is later.
Constitution save throws?
What's up? No.
Con save?
No. No, you'd be getting good constitution stuff from this. But anyway, so probably some of the best potatoes you've ever tasted. But you hear a couple people like talking, and you guys hear like somebody say something about some giant wolves spotted near the wild river, and you also hear somebody say something about the druids having a forest hideaway to the east of the wild river.
This entire time, Pow Pow is stuffing his face with potatoes, and you didn't think like you could puff out metal cheeks, but he's managed to do it.
Okay, so and then there's also uh while you guys are make a perception check for all of you,
Okie
just a
dokie.
base perception.
Get rid of
I can see very little, if anything.
perception.
Wow, you guys are all getting those high rolls today
We are
for perception. All right, Caius. Hey. Yay,
here.
Caius.
I'm the most
Here.
like sleepy, but yet I'm the most aware.
Yeah. Okay, so Caius, you hear a couple guys talking about crossing the dragon teeth, which are basically a set of mountains, is part of a mountain chain on the edge of the reaching woods that you guys are headed to. Um, and it's just basically like an offshoot of those mountains, kind of. It's not even like the actual mountain chain, but they're big enough to cause an impediment. And you hear one of them saying like, I don't know how I'm supposed to go around or over these mountains. He's like, there's a pass to the south. He's like, but I don't know. He's like, seems quicker to just go over them, doesn't it? And he's like, and then you hear the one say, yeah, but there's that dragon. Lives up in the peaks of the dragon teeth, from what I hear. Stops travelers from passing through. And he's like, well, I guess I could take the old tunnel. He's like, it's old, but it's still usable. Goes right through the mountains. Yeah, that's about all you hear from that too. So, and just kind of go back to talking about day remains the day type stuff.
Hmm.
Well,
What?
there's a. Psst, hey guys. So he like Kai's kind of like leans in a little bit more into the table. There's a dragon in the mountains. Apparently, there's uh, tunnel pass, some other things, but I don't know about you. A dragon sounds like a pretty interesting thing to do, or see, I should say.
Well, yeah, they're cousins.
Maybe he's a friend.
Yeah, might be family.
Family is good.
Okay, you hear you hear and you look over and you see Bolo standing there. He's like, no, you don't want to mess with that dragon. He's like, if I don't know that it's really even up there, but if it is, it's a red one from the rumors, and it might be dangerous.
How long has it been there?
He's like, I don't know, and like I said, I'm not even sure it's actually there. Think it's mostly just local rumor monger type thing. He's like
Well,
just to keep people away from the mountains. He says, no, if you want to, he said, what I would do is there's an old dwarf cave, and if you go through that dwarf cave, there's a tunnel that lies in the dwarf cave that leads you past the mountains. He's like, it goes through the other side, beyond the Wild River.
I think that's a safer bet.
He says the
I don't
druids.
know, Wham!
He says
My
if,
oldest brother he thinks he's gonna be a full dragon soon. So maybe it's him.
he says, well, if you, I suppose, never seen a, well, I don't know. He says I don't know much about kobolds. He says, but if you make it to the other side of the Wild River, he says the druids of the Golden Bough should be able to help you get further on.
we've
He
killed the
says-
dragon already, though.
He says, be careful. The vermin of all sorts prey on unwary travelers.
We've bested a dragon.
You
Yeah,
have. You've bested a dragon?
We have, and it was a red one.
A red one? Really?
It was.
But it was just a wormling. Is it like a full grown dragon?
It was just a tiny one. As Pow Pow
Oh,
still
stuff
coming
about
food in his
it.
mouth.
He says,
Still
wow.
a dragon.
He says, well, I suppose you could, go that route. He says, I still think it would be quicker to go under the mountains, but you do what you guys do best, I guess. He says, you seem like a hardy lot.
Can Pow Pow do a? I mean, I don't know if I remember if I took history or not, but can I do a history check to see if I know anything about either this mountain pass or the dragon or anything of the area? Because, like I said, his whole life has just basically been books. So
Yeah.
he's read a lot. Maybe he read some about it.
Sure.
Okay. History 18.
Okay, you do know that there is they are called the Dragon Teeth Mountains. But you've not heard of anything about a dragon living there for quite some time. That doesn't mean that there hasn't been. They're they can be somewhat reclusive, anyways. So there's that. But you do know that there was a dwarf clan that lived in there, and that's at one point in time.
What's the name of the dwarf clan?
What's that?
What was the name of that clan then?
Yeah. So and then
Okay,
you do know that you haven't heard anything about the dwarf clan in quite some time. But like this far from Osbraven, you're several miles from Osbraven, and like there's not a lot of stuff that you know about the area per se. But I mean, but you do know that much. You know that there hasn't been any dragons that you've heard about in quite some time, and you haven't heard about any dwarves like living there in quite some time. Though the occasional dwarf would not surprise you. But as far as like
What
a whole
clan
big
was
clan,
there?
what dwarf clan was it?
Yes.
18. Let's see. He would know probably. Hang on one second. Let me
Oaken
think.
shield.
What's that? Oakenshield? Thorin Oakenshield? No.
And then the dragon was Smaug.
Yeah. Nope. It was definitely a red dragon. One second. Roll a D100 for Gavor. Gavor, roll a D100. If it's the rune hammers, I'm gonna be going, what the heck?
74.
Nope, they were called the Mountain Home Clan. Pretty straightforward.
Okay. Do I know? Have I even heard of that clan?
Um, possibly. Uh, they weren't a very big clan, but Pow Pow also tells you, that they haven't lived there for quite some time as a clan.
Well, with that, I probably haven't heard of them.
Yeah, with a 15, you think that you have heard of them. Pow Pow seems to think that they moved north and westward further into the Dragon Mountains.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, they lived there. It was a while ago, and I think they've moved on from there. Doesn't nothing I've read recently shows much activity in the area as far as anything known.
Papa, you don't think the dragon could be Wham, do you?
I mean, stranger things have happened, but not
It could be
too
sleeping, too.
not too likely.
Okay.
How long do dragons sleep? For, let's say, they want to take a hibernation nap. How long can they sleep?
Hundreds of
How
years.
long? Yeah, I was gonna say, how long can they sleep? Like 100 years or more? Yeah,
It might be taking a nap.
that's true.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but Wham wouldn't have been a dragon for more than a year now.
Yeah, so the dragon teeth, like they're an offshoot of the Trialta Hills, and then further north of the forest, there's a thing called the Serpent Hills, or the Serpent, the Serpent Hills. That's what it's called. But that's like way north of the forest. So he's thinking that the dwarf clan might have just moved into the Trialta Hills more,
Ah,
which would be, I don't know, like 80 to 100 miles west of where you're at now.
Okay. All right.
We could put you on, oh, you know what? I could do this. We could put you on the Wildwood Inn map. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I didn't even have a map for you guys set up, and I mean I do have a map for you set up, but I didn't have you on there. And this is what this place looks like.
Fancy.
It should be lit, so it should be not.
Yeah.
This place is lit, yo.
I was just about to say.
But
Like
it's
wild.
Ooh.
I gotta make a bonk. Token. That's all there is to it. I'm gonna see if I have a bonk token. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, I might have.
I thought we pulled one down for him before.
Yeah,
We did, but I'll have to do it again.
No, I have one somewhere, but. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's in here. Hang on one second. La 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 la. Nope. Nope. Oh, that was. Oh yeah, that was a while ago. So it was before Wild Beyond the Witchlight stuff. There's only 147,000 different Wild Beyond the Witchlight things, so it should be okay.
148. Get
Yeah,
it right.
right. I don't know who that is. Okay. Oh, there's Oberon. Okay, there's a badger. We're getting closer. We're getting warmer.
There's a critter.
I don't know. I'll find it. I
It's
have the
in-
image of it somewhere. So
It's in our group chat.
yeah, I know. But I just meant on my desktop thing here.
But I will find it again. and
It's
send it
okay.
to
I can just find it in the group chat. But
you. Okay.
View large icons.
All right. Well, it is 1:35.
All right, so we'll stop there at the Wildwood Inn, then eating a meal, and if you guys want to take a short
Right.
rest, or if you need to take a short rest, you can. But
Yeah, we don't
you
really
can count
need
it
one.
as a short rest, but you don't need to.
Right.
That way, you can still get 3 short rests in a day, or whatever.
Did not just drink.
I'll buy some food for my new little friend.
Oh, and your goats have to stay in the stables. They're not allowed in the steel. They begrudgingly allow the steel defender in because they're not even sure what it is, but they say the goats have to stay in the stables. So
I was just gonna tie him to a tree
or stay outside. Yeah, they have to stay outside
Right.
anyways. So
Yeah,
besides,
so they'll let
some of their
Bonk in?
patrons might think they're food, depending. And
That's why they're going to go in
He
the
won't-
stable and not tied to a tree outside.
yeah,
He won't ride Monk into the place. He'll be polite enough to dismount and just come on, Monk, let's go.
But you guys can feel free to look around this map too if you want, because it's pretty cool. Anyways, so we'll quit there, and we'll be back in 2 weeks for session 7, right?
You betcha.
Is it session 7? Yeah, session 7. Wow, awesome.
Wow,
And
we're
you
good
guys,
along.
you guys didn't level up from that last a little bit of experience either, right?
No.
Okay.
No,
I
we're
didn't
at
think
about 1,600
We're
ish.
about 1,100 away.
so. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And the next area, I think that you guys will probably level up probably after that, but we'll see.
We got some
Okay.
big fights.
But yeah, there's something big coming up. Either way,
Oh.
basically any way you go through the mountains, there's something big coming.
They go up to the big.
All right. So I wanted to say, what is Nikki's thing? Is Fate of the Dice?
Yes.
Fate of the Dice. Yeah. So Nikki's in this thing called Fate of the Dice, and Nikki's not in this group, but she was in yesterday's group, and I was gonna have her kind of promote her stuff like I did, told Derek to. Does anybody else have anything that they're involved with that they want to promote? That's.
I think the only one that, other than James, is Zach. I think James and Zach are the only ones that stream.
Okay. Well, I know Zach does the $10 games, so you guys can follow Zach at $10 games. He's mostly playing video games and such on there. James, you just started streaming, right?
Yeah, just started. It's a matter of getting on. I do Minecraft in Neverwinter, and I also participate with some What the Funk on one of my characters.
What is What the Funk?
It's
what the
kinda
funk
what
is
we
What
do.
the Funk? Okay, no.
It's basically like what we do, except they're very active every day, and they do all sorts of games and stuff. They're
Okay.
kind of like us, except this is my primary. I just happen to be there, and I just have a character attached to them.
Okay.
Rune Keeper.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So let's raid somebody. Should we raid somebody? I don't know. It doesn't matter because we probably don't have that many followers in here to raid anybody, but we'll raid somebody anyways, and we'll raid this one of these.
Fate of the Dice. We rate them.
Do they if they were on we would. Are they on?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's look. Fate of is it Fate of the Dice? All one word. Of
I think so.
Dice. Oh, hang on. I got a space there. Dice. Let's see.
I can throw something out there. It's so
What
my
the
fiance.
Funk,
If anybody
is on.
plays, if anybody plays Arc on, I think it's only on Xbox, but
Windows 10.
Xbox and Windows 10.
Yeah, Arc,
My fiance runs a D&D themed roleplay server through Discord and on there, and there's over 300 members.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it's all a lot of text-based role playing, along with almost like using like the virtual tabletop. It's a big
okay.
giant roleplay server, and I can get the information for it, and if anybody is interested, I can put that out there. I don't have a link to it or anything like that, but we could make it happen if someone plays Ark and is interested in kind of crossing those two things over. I am playing an evil character. I play a Serac, so I have a Tomb of Horrors that I run through text-based role-playing or on voice channel, like a very watered-down one-shot.
Okay. Cool. And that's Arc the game.
Yeah, like, with dinosaurs and all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
because I
yeah.
thought that was like, yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that was like a MMO type of thing. It is kind of, right?
To be honest,
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
the MMO with
our wonderful
dinosaurs
food world, but
Yeah,
also.
but
I
but through through her Discord server, you pick a D&D race class and whatnot,
I
and
think
then
we just hate
you role
each
play
other.
in
That's
there,
amazing.
but you
Cool.
also do
Hey, do you like a one thing? How about we?
like you pick a
Like,
race, a class, and then an arc
when I
roll,
was doing
and
something
then you
with
role play
Chrissy
based
for
off of all
Queen's Court
those. What
was
you
that
are
she
you a
was gonna have
trapper? Are
delicious
you
salad,
a
and then
trader?
Josh
Are you
created the cucumber wrap
stuff like
situation
that?
Pixies
Oh,
made
okay.
So you
out of
you build your
Makes
area.
so
You
much more sense now.
you get a clan together, and you try and become a kingdom inside Arc, and also in the role playing. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
Gem TTS.
I don't have the date yet,
Channel Point
but in a
TTS.
couple weeks,
Channel Point TTS isn't a bad idea,
An
actually.
anthology that I'm
Eyepiece of
part
the
of will be
Roomkeeper.
released.
Wait, was that pretty? Damn, all right.
I wrote just a piece
Eyepiece
of
of the
flash
Roomkeeper.
fiction for it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
So,
Minako,
that'll be
congratulations.
fun.
You've won the first or the
Okay,
second.
hang on
no,
one
sorry,
second.
third bout of the day.
Let me see.
How
We're gonna.
about that?
I think
we
we're
gotta
gonna
do the
raid these
second
guys.
one
If we
later.
can. I don't know if there's anybody in here that
All
wants to
right,
go raid
Eyepiece
somebody,
of the
but
Roomkeeper.
is
So
this
is
guy
gonna be,
called Evan Blair Art?
What, like a monocle or something? Is that what it is?
Have you guys ever heard of him?
Action Surge. Thank you. Appreciate
what?
it. Thank you, dude. Seriously.
I zoned out. I
Okay.
apologize.
Monocle it is. What are we doing here?
Evan
All right,
Blair
actually,
Art. Have any of
On
you heard that?
Fridays, what I do is
Uh-uh.
All right, we're gonna
I'll
raid
do
those
art
guys.
for everybody in chat.
All right, do it.
So sometimes we draw. We
All
usually draw
right.
magic items. Sometimes we do stuff for the DMs and do
All right.
That work?
locations or monsters or something like that.
So.
And
No, I don't know.
people roll off in chat, and the
Did it
winner
work?
gets to have their
Doesn't
idea
look
designed
like it
visually
worked.
and sketched by me.
Okay, hang on.
On
Let me see.
Fridays.
Maybe I gotta do it in mine.
Recently, we've been doing the arena, where 3 people enter, and 1 person wins the arena. Gets their idea sketched.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Other than that,
Let me try here real quick.
idea sketched.
Raid.
Other than that,
Let me try here real quick.
idea sketched.
Raid. Uh oh. Let me try here real quick. Oop, wrong thing. I think it's raid space, right? Evan Blair Art. Let's try that. Did it work? I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe is it slash raid? I don't know. How do I do it? I don't know how to raid somebody. Okay, well, I'll figure it out and we'll do it later. Otherwise, you can go to Evan Blair Art, I guess. All right, have a good one, guys. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep,
You
and
betcha.
tomorrow night
See
I'll
you
be on
too.
the flight.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.